stripe, baby. Fifth stripe, 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 fifth stripe,
Big 30, dirty 30.
Oh God, what?
Testicles, 1, 2, 3.
I think we're back.
Testicles, 1, 2, 3.
Typically, we end on scrotum and nut jokes.
Hey, we can start. Set the tone.
Set the tone with the balls.
The balls.
All right. Well, balls to everybody this evening. Welcome to the Fifth Stripe Podcast. This is episode Dirty 30. We're adults now.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's a transformative period.
Yeah. People feel like we need to have responsibilities, and we disagree with them about that. I'm your host, Oliver. As always, we have Zach over here. Man in the tower. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
You tell us. How's everything going?
Everything's great.
Perfect. And as I'm sure you heard with the testicle talk, we have Mr. Ryan McGuire gracing us with the Hawaiian shirts of today. What's going on, bud?
Oh, man, it's just been a little bit crazy lately. I'll run through some stuff once we get through sponsors, but happy to be here, especially with Isai
It's
here.
typically an hour from now. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So
It's been a big day. I mean, probably the biggest day in the company's history. Like no bullshit. Like we've gotten more feedback and more people reaching out to us. I mean, I've got like 6 or 7 interviews lined up, like MMA fighting, Bloody Elbow, like really big MMA type magazines, as well as the jiu-jitsu.
The Third Coast Facebook page blew up today after a couple hours. What was it? Close to
Adolfo Vieira, who beat Felipe Pena at ADCC in the Absolute, is now facing Gordon Ryan.
So the main event for December 7th
is going to be Gordon Ryan, and it's going to be versus Adolfo Vieira, and it's going to be live on pay-per-view. So we're going to be rocking that. I mean, today we got some good news. I'm not going to get too much into it.
I'm excited.
Third Coast Grappling is betrothed to nobody. We do our own thing.
That's right.
We make our own way.
Branching out, right?
Yep. So
branching out internally.
We're going to stream our events like we've streamed them since the qualifiers, with full permission and full ability to to lead up our our own stream. So moving forward, we're still deciding if the qualifiers we're going to do maybe $4.99, because we got to test our paywall before December. So we may do that, but it may be a free card. We're not sure.
Hell, either or. I mean, free card, great. $4.99, more than worth it.
So
more than worth it.
Yeah. So with that event, I mean, we've been getting people from, all over. Even my personal page, I went up like 300 followers. I mean, the business one went over 900, almost 1,000 followers in like less than 12 hours.
Yeah.
So
I saw that. That was good.
I always track the metrics of that, like social media, just seeing what trends, what posts do well. Obviously, my transformation posts do amazing.
Yeah.
So because we need to get
that. That is what Third Coast Grappling is. Third Coast Grappling with transformations. Transformative grappling.
But no, we're doing great. We got some more crazy shit in the works though. So this ain't even the tip of the iceberg, if you know how we do.
I'm excited to hear about it. Well, that was some big news. I like that. Man, that's going to be a good fight. That's going to be real good. I'm glad you're able to get that
But
going.
the biggest news has got to be that we're free, because we fought for for the past month. It's been difficult, but we're not going to get too detailed into it, but it's,
no details, but things have been happening and the outcome is for the better. Let's just say that.
No hard feelings. It's all business. I got no hard feelings against anybody.
It is.
Rock and roll.
Excellent. Well, let's get to those sponsors. JustGeePants.com. 6-month guarantee, always free shipping. Promo code 2 pants for 15% off. 2 pants. Saloon Door. Well, what else can we say about them, man? Look at that. Ryan's rocking the shirt today. Saloon Door, Webster, Texas. Go check out their tap room. You're gonna have a lot of tasty choices of beer.
Isai's even drinking. Well, he was.
He was.
I think that one was. I think he met his limit. He got a 12% beer, had a quarter of it.
Yeah, it's the I Must Break You, the Russian Imperial Stout. It's hefty. How's it taste?
It's good. I like it.
It should be good.
Sweet. It's a little hefty. It's a little sweet.
It's a little sweet. It's got a little bit of love to it. That's good. That's what you want out of a good beer. Also, shout out to CANNIXX, CBD isolate specialists. Doing good things for everybody here, doing good things for you too. Hit them up on their website, CANNIXX.com. Check out the full line. Put it on you, put it in you. Feel amazing. Feel amazing. I feel like we should hook Jim up with that line right there. Put it on you, put it in you, feel amazing. We'll work on it.
What was that? CANNIXX?
That was CANNIXX, man.
Okay.
You can
I thought we
rub
were
it
selling just
on.
ski pants. I was like,
No,
you're gonna put gi pants
that's-
side of somebody. It's kind of weird.
Well, I mean, we've had weirder conversations on this podcast, so
That's for another-
We might venture that way. And the final sponsor, Third Coast Grappling. So I'm not really going to say
I
much
already
about
talked.
that.
I don't want to
Yeah.
talk. Yeah, let's
Well,
just.
no, you're not done talking. We're literally like 3 minutes into this.
I
So,
thought it was over already.
oh, that's all you showed up for? Well, that's horrible. That's horrible.
I'll be on the phone all night.
He's going to be checking out his DMs and stuff, seeing who's moving in.
I'm actually reading. I'm actually reading
Can text without looking. He said
because he's not texting for himself. He has some fucking guy that sits there and texts for him.
No, he's still got a.
Hey,
he's still got a flip phone, and he does the.
He does the
The 1, 2,
T9.
1, 2,
No, he does- he
4.
does-
Ones for
Oh,
C.
man.
Yeah, T9. He
Dude,
does the
that's
T9.
bad.
It was funny. I was on the phone with one of the providers for that's going to be our host for streaming and stuff like that. And Aislinn gets home from school, my daughter, and I'm sitting there, and this little Indian lady is just going off. And Aislinn just comes in and lets out like a blood curdling scream, and I'm like, like, what is going on here? So I
Yeah.
put it on mute, and I have it on mute. The little lady's still going off about pricing and stuff. I'm like, Aislinn, what's going on? And she started crying about how she can't find her unicorn and all, you know,
Oh, yeah, no.
girl stuff. You know?
Well,
So,
yes.
So I was like, I'm sitting here talking to a little Indian lady. I'm trying to find a unicorn. I got a screaming child, and yeah, day in the life. It's been fun.
Yeah, kids are amazing. They're vampires.
They're gifts from God.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I just pronounced it differently.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I question that daily, especially with the kids being around all the time. But so we're not going to have Professor Brandon here tonight. He is under the weather and continuing his education still. He's got some school stuff he's taking care of.
Getting his learn on.
That's right, higher learning. We have Coach Ricky. He is traveling back from Japan. He get back tomorrow.
Yeah, he told me he was flying out Tuesday, so it's Tuesday now.
Yeah, we don't understand time travel here, so we're just going to assume that he's going to be here
And
when
it's,
he's
14
here.
I don't know if he's doing a straight. I did a straight flight and it was 14 hours. I think he's doing a layover.
Yeah, I thought he had a layover in LA on the way back or something.
14 hours,
So
yeah,
there you go. So he's got probably
It's
like
not
a
a fun
good
flight.
what is it, like 3 hours from here to three and a half here to LA.
LA.
San Fran area. And then another 12 or so from there to
15 or so.
Japan.
15.
Yeah.
I think the most I did was 23 hours. It was from Houston to New York to Dubai, from Dubai to Iraq.
Ooh.
And I did that in about 23 hours.
I did
It
that
was
for
terrible.
Phuket. Mine was 24.
To
24.
Phuket?
To Phuket,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I had to go to, from here to Qatar, 16 hours. I had to wait there. I don't know how long I waited. And then another 8 hours from Qatar to Phuket.
Dude, it's always crazy flying out to Asia.
How was Thailand? Do you have a lot of fun out there?
I think I need to do that trip again. I think I was there like too short.
Yeah, I want to go as well. My buddy Mark Bugutsky, he works at AKA Thailand.
Yeah.
He does a lot of stuff with Mike Swick and all them. We grew up together. I mean, he used to be a bar manager at a place we used to do music and stuff at.
Is that in Phuket too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
I wanna
like,
get
come,
those Sakyant tattoos.
Yeah, those are everywhere.
Yeah, man, that'd be badass.
What are they?
It's the traditional Thai tattoos where they like basically poke you.
Basically hammer it in.
But there's like you can get the stripes.
Yeah.
are they like those little
The
dots, right?
triangle
The dots?
shape one. I can't even like explain.
We'll pull it up. We'll pull it up. No, Thailand's.
Yeah, like
I've
that.
seen
See
those.
the triangle. That's what I meant by triangle.
I want a yantra like a tramp stamp. That would look great.
You should get
So I
a.
like the stripes.
those. Those are the ones I saw the most. That one right there.
Like the sun or like the two
all
lions?
of those. The tiger. All of those were very popular.
Yeah, man, that's traditional
Yeah.
Thai Sakyant tattoos.
You know,
Here's
Damn.
She got all.
Angelina Jolie. Yeah, she got all.
She
she looks like she's
all-
got like a she looks like she's got like a bingo sheet
It's
on her
like-
back.
She really likes Thailand.
They're like Pokemon. She's like, I got to collect them all.
She's got a bingo card on her back.
Man.
Thailand was cool, man. It was like simple fighter life, man. I would wake up every day, 6 a.m., go train,
Kick a fucking
actually, no,
tree.
go run because we had to run before we trained. So we
No,
go
man,
run.
kicking a tree is easy. Kick a leg.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I wouldn't want to kick
So
either,
did
man.
you do who has an Adam's apple, who doesn't? Like when you're out
No,
of town?
I did it. So I stayed in this like.
That's what he's saying. He wasn't there long enough. He needs to go back.
Living the fighter life, bro. That's like
Yeah.
the staple of the Far East.
I really saw you touch your nose whenever.
He's like, absolutely
Like
not.
if I think it's a lady boy and you're about to talk to him about,
I think Isai was trying to tell you to steal second over there.
No, I was staying in a tourist area. Like I was staying on what's called Tiger Street. So it's called Tiger Street because that's where Tiger Muay Thai is. So that whole street is like, so there's Tiger Muay Thai here.
Who called it Tiger Street? Like everybody or like
They
just
just
the
call
people
it-
at the gym?
No, everybody
Oh,
calls
okay.
it Tiger Street.
Everything translates to tiger.
Yeah. They just call it Tiger Street. And it's like, there'll be like a CrossFit place here. There'll be nothing but like nutrition shops everywhere. But that's where I stayed. And it's
They got
a very,
CrossFit out there?
yeah, they got ice bath areas. Yeah. It's a very like health fitness.
Yeah, but a lot of those kids, they go there. Their parents send them there
Yeah,
basically,
from Europe.
and they'll give them room and board and food. But the gym takes their earnings.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the
the in the Muay Thai systems.
Yeah, so basically you just ship your kid off, say, raise this motherfucker,
they're
hit him
too
if you need
poor
to.
like raise them, so you're gonna have a better life. If
Yeah.
you go and fight, all you have to do is just. It's like they have by the time they're 16, they have like 200 Muay Thai fights.
Yeah, they're like, we don't want you to have a hard life. Go be a Muay Thai fighter.
yeah.
That's 100% legit. That
Yeah,
sounds
I didn't see.
logical.
I did see some kids that were training with us. I went to Phuket Fight Club. That's where I stayed at, and it was nothing but
Yeah, they
Brazilians.
make it like a resort. They used to not be very welcoming to Westerners, but now it is because they're making so much money. Like now that Muay Thai is popular here, people will go over there and spend thousands of dollars to stay at their resort, which is right by the beach, and then you train during the day.
Yep.
And they provide the meal, and
It's like a big ass camp, man. It's like a summer
Well,
camp.
yeah. So actually, you can do fat camp there. So a lot of people I knew
But they
use their
Travel
fat
to
camp there.
Thailand to do
But
fat
it's
camp.
tough.
Bro,
I've been to
they
Thailand.
did.
Dude, the Thailand.
I was less fat in Thailand.
It's tough though because they're like,
I heard it's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's levels to it too. There's like
Yeah.
there's
They have a fundamental class.
Yeah, they have-
Fat boy
Yeah.
camp.
Yeah.
Then they have like not fat
then they have the
boy.
fighters,
Which is the one where I don't have to kick a fucking like banana tree down. So I don't want to do that fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme like montage shit. That looked shitty. I can't do splits. We'll work on that.
But yeah, Thailand sounds like a cool spot. I've done like a lot of places in the world except the Far East. I've done Europe, I've done the Middle East, I've done, but I've never done like the Far East. I've always wanted to go to like Japan,
Yeah.
go to China,
Japan's
go
cool
go
too.
do all that stuff. Like what Ricky and Austin are doing, I'm like super jealous.
Japan's really cool. I lived in Malaysia for a little over 2 years. We were out there for one of my dad's jobs. That was really fun, to be honest with you. Went to Singapore, got to go to Australia a bit, and like all over the
Singapore,
place.
yeah, I've heard it's real
Singapore.
cool.
Yeah.
Singapore is really cool. It's I was like, we were out there during the you guys remember the whole kid getting caned for spray painting cars and everything out there?
That was me.
That was you?
It was me.
Man, let me see that ass. I heard it left a couple of marks.
I'm just kidding.
No,
It was
okay.
I would love to go
Yeah.
see the F1 race in Singapore because
That would be
I
good.
think I don't know if it's the last race, but it's a night race, and there's the loop. It's on the street.
Mm-hmm.
They basically close off the street to do a night race, in Singapore. That's
All right,
badass.
Can I
that'd
interject?
be
I mean,
pretty sweet.
I've seen a lot of Asian drivers. Not sure I want to go see a competition full of Asian drivers. I mean, I can make for exciting times,
There's
but
no Asian drivers in it.
come on, you gotta have some like
Actually, there's one guy. I think he's. I don't know where he's from.
I thought
Albon.
they usually drive their JGTC stuff, their Grand Touring Cup. Albon, Red Bull.
Alexander. Oh,
yeah,
Dude,
find me an Asian fella.
Oh, he's Thai. Yeah, there you go. He's Thai.
yes.
But
he's a
is
night racer.
he a fella?
He's Thai British.
Is he a fella?
He's on the Red Bull team.
Oh, dude,
He
but
was on
like,
Toro Rosso. Now he's on Red Bull.
oh, dude, but he's Thai and he's 6'1", so he's like not like,
He's a regular time.
you know. Oh, that's a pretty dope car though. Yeah, have you been out to Coda to watch F1s or F1 or anything?
November 1st, I'll be up.
Oh, you're going. That's right. We talked about
Where are you
that.
going November 1st?
Coda, circa.
The Circuit of Americas. F1
Austin?
race in Austin.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I've been there for 2 MotoGP races, but this is my first F1 race.
Dude, my dad and I were talking about hitting up Isle of Man. We want to go see the Isle of Man TT one time, but I mean, really, you're going to be out there and it's like, you're like, cool, let's go. We saw it. There was 200 miles an
see
hour.
More than one person, though.
Oh yeah,
If
well,
you're just there to see the one person, you see him
Yeah.
for 5 seconds.
yeah. If you're there to cheer on one dude, that's a horrible trip. So just cheer on the whole event.
Yeah, so it's November 3rd is the actual race.
That'll be cool. You should check that out,
I've
Ryan.
been to some of the
What am I looking
redneck
at?
races.
You should have been to who?
I've been to one of those redneck races.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's
Star
racist.
Trek,
That's
like-
racist.
No, it's culturally observant.
Straight redneck.
What's our redneck race? Like, did they all get in there like they're like 8-inch lift trucks and like race each other?
That's where every diesel truck had like 26-inch wide stacks.
You know, I
was
had
insane.
my neighbor. He moved now, but he was into drifting, and he had this Nissan car that he like hauled out the inside.
I would assume a 240 SX.
Yeah. And he had stacks of tires in his garage, and we live in a cul-de-sac, and we had for years just tire marks because he would just drift in the middle of our cul-de-sac.
Tokyo Drift, son. Come on.
Drifting.
But he had a
What's
party-
drifting?
He had a party at his house, and he had like a pool in the backyard. It was cool. But man, it was how I imagine you bring somebody that has completely no interest in jujitsu to a jujitsu party, and it's like, oh, can we talk about something else?
Dude, yeah. I was in the
All
car
they could
scene
talk
for a
about
while.
was drift racing. It was
He's like,
That
man,
sounds pretty
I just got a new shift knob. You got to see
Oh my
it.
God,
It's
it was
weighted. Like a new e-brake button. You're like,
complete
sweet.
geeked out, but it is the exact same thing. I'm sure my wife thinks.
Yeah.
Whenever I have a bunch of jiu-jitsu people in my
Yeah.
house.
She loves us.
I have a very supportive
Jackie loves
wife.
us. She led the people.
She
But-
led the conversation.
Yeah.
But hey, let's get on to a little boxing if you don't mind. Tyson
I was about to
Fury
say,
and
yeah.
Otto Wallen
Gonna ask
this
you guys
weekend
that.
was fucking insane,
Yeah, it's
dude.
a close fight.
That
Dude,
was.
he said like he came out and he was like, "Oh, I wanted to fight like a Mexican fight at
It's
a."
50 stitches.
He got split open like.
Got open early, right?
Yeah.
Early.
I thought they were gonna stop the fight as bad as it was. He got a legit vagina punched in his face. That's
Bro, that's
exactly what happened.
That's a straight gash.
Stitches?
Holy
Did he-
That
shit.
is a gash, man. That's a meat taco. Look
You
at that.
remember when Marvin Eastman got split open by I think it was Rampage or whoever it was? Whew. Remember we had that fucking cra- from the knee.
Huge, yeah.
Dude, that's like double split. That's what's bad.
We
Because he's
hit
got
him
that
at-
big gash and then another one.
He hit him
dude.
under here and then he hit him up here.
He's basically got a skin flap. He's got a skin bridge.
But that Otto
pretty
Wallen guy
gross,
was
dude.
super tough. He was getting rocked.
Mm.
Dude, I like it when there's good heavyweights.
Oh yeah, it's way
Like now,
better.
Andy Ruiz
Andy
come out of
Ruiz.
nowhere. Like,
And then
man,
Joshua's, he's still good.
But how does Andy Ruiz still look like a fat shit? Like he got bigger
dude,
since that
dude,
fight.
speed.
He got bigger.
No, he
That's what
didn't.
they're clowning him. Like they're like, dude, how are you fatter than when you fought Joshua the first time?
Because he's a celebrity now.
He's got them hands.
You got that. You got
You
that
get
celebrity
free food
money, bro.
now.
Yeah.
He has them hands.
You don't pay for Popeye's chicken sandwiches like we have to.
Oh man, he got
Wilder's
the power.
good.
You give
Damn, bro.
Legit
him versus Tyson Fury. How about
Oh
that?
shit.
Twinkie
A
power.
good fight too.
I don't know. Tyson would light his ass
I
up.
think Tyson would beat him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just, I think, fundamentally probably better. I mean, he was in the Olympics, wasn't he?
I don't know, man.
Ruiz was in the
I don't think Ruiz was
from Mexico.
from Mexico.
He's Mexican American. He's born here.
I don't know, man.
He's from Cali.
Maybe like the food Olympics.
I like this one.
and
Ruiz's,
Kobayashi.
diet while training. That sounds questionable.
Yeah, he was. He represented Mexico, but he didn't medal.
Oh, he did represent Mexico?
Yeah, 2008.
Man,
Yep.
I know my shit.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Zach, why are you stalking Andy Ruiz?
Look, this is what he would look like if he had.
Oh, he had
Josh's
abs.
body.
Oh, shit.
He just switched his body.
It was like Diego Alves with a goatee.
That's funny.
Oh, but at last he looks like.
now he looks like
Roy
See the
Nelson.
little baby abs in there?
Now he looks like me.
He's got one ab.
Congratulations.
One ab.
Two?
Yeah, but he was in the Beijing Olympics.
Beijing.
Man.
Andy Ruiz. But yeah, man, like Tyson Fury, that Deontay Wilder fight, the first one was great.
Yeah.
It was, man. But I don't know. Wilder's fighting a can. They said if he beats him, then they'll do it up next year.
We'll see what happens. I think it'll be a good one.
Well, they can't. He can't fight because Wilder's stuck with
So I
Showtime.
say it's two different promotions.
Yeah, and
But they
now
said
he's
that-
with
How long is his contract for, though?
Well, he's what they said that if this fight is done, that they'll make a deal. I mean, if you
Merge thing. Yeah,
like
they
top
do that.
like and what's his name's with Top Rank now? He's not with Fury's with Top Rank. So he has Bob Arum, and then on the other side you got who's on the other side with Anthony Joshua's those British cats. I mean, Deontay Wilder has that. Might have been Heyman, Al Heyman.
I think it's Heyman.
Yeah,
Ed Hearn is.
Ed Hearn is
Anthony
Joshua's.
Joshua's.
Yeah, but man, boxing has really seen a resurgence. I actually enjoy watching
Well,
it
it's
now.
always it has a resurgence when there's good heavyweights.
Mhm.
I mean, Lomachenko's killing people.
They don't
Nobody
fucking care.
cares.
He's so good too.
Like no, or I mean, people cared about the Triple G, Canelo,
Canelo.
and
But then he got fucked over. It's like, man, like boxing has it. They'll have these huge fights and then they'll fucking, some dumb shit will do it to tarnish it. Like with Pacquiao and Mayweather, like him not being able to get a cortisone shot in his shoulder and all the other bullshit leading up to it. It kind of just left him.
I think it
little
ruined
flat.
it.
Yeah.
I think it ruined it for the whole sport for a little
boxing's
bit.
always
Yeah.
been corrupt. I mean, there's
Super
been
corrupt.
It's pretty much a mafia-run sport,
Yeah,
man.
UFC's catching up.
Yeah. Well, I
What
mean,
to say?
yeah.
That antitrust
the
lawsuit?
investors are knocking. So let's just say that.
Hey, the antitrust lawsuit the UFC's in,
Yeah.
I've read some of the documents. Like, dude, some straight gangster stuff.
What is that? What is it?
They got the
But
best
they-
lawyers.
Well, they got sued by like John Fitch and a bunch of,
Everybody?
like, former. You remember that?
I
lawsuit?
remember, but I didn't hear about it ever since.
Yeah, they're still doing it. They've had like a lot of discovery, and like they like release like Joe Silva's emails and how he like strong arms people and like their contracts and all this other stuff. And from our experience, contracts are the end all be all. And
Yeah.
like we should have put a bit more of a focus on it. But man, people will hide some fucked up shit in those contracts.
Absolutely. That's
And you
why
don't want to read it, so you're like, whatever.
that's
cool.
why you have contract lawyers, man. It's crazy. People are like,
We now
I'll
have
go over it."
contract lawyers.
You have
We
to.
now have
yeah.
contract lawyers.
You have to, man, because man, there's some like you'll pepper in some shit where it's like you owe me your first child, and
Dude, there's
you
some
do.
funky shit in these contracts. I'm telling you.
Oh, I can imagine, man. You definitely got to get that ironed out. But yeah, no.
to
It's,
get better is that.
oh, wait, hold up. You guys keep talking. I'm gonna go open the door for Berto.
Bertino.
Should have left your shoe out there.
You should have left your
what I said.
shoe.
Dude, those are
What
reef.
about-
Dude, those are reef sandals. They're like $40 a pair.
What about Terrence Crawford?
Terrence Crawford is a beast. Too.
Terrence Bud.
he's a
Yeah,
beast.
he's good, but he's another one of those guys that's with he's got janky representation. I think he's top ranked
Is
too.
it De La Hoya? No.
Yeah, I think he's with Aram.
He's a golden
Yeah.
boy.
No, he's with Aram, and they're trying to fight Canelo
Who's on DAZN now, right?
DAZN or whatever. That's
Yeah.
the stupidest
They pay
fucking name, dude.
Dude, they were already established on the age.
But it's still a really stupid
yeah,
name.
It doesn't change.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like the only zone I want to be in is like maybe HBO zone after midnight. Like that's the zone I want to be in. Some Red
Dude,
Shoe Diaries.
You want some real sex? That shit's weird as fuck.
I like some taxi cab confessions and shit.
Always weird shit.
How does the zone work? You just pay.
Subscription like everything else.
Yeah.
That's
It's
it,
kinda
and then
like
you get all the
Vikings.
fights. You get all the fights.
You get Bellator, and then you get
Bellator
the
fights.
Oh, okay.
which you can do.
And you
Yeah,
get-
does Bellator do pay per view or is it only DAZN? Yeah.
No,
And
they
you get
tried
the Canelo
like,
fights too. The Canelo fights.
Canelo fights as well. Yeah.
Is it like ESPN where like you pay ESPN Plus and then the pay per view? Oh, you just
Mr.
get
Berto
all
in the
that.
house.
Oh yeah, with DAZN for some of the boxing matches, not Bellator though. But yeah, some of the boxing matches.
So if Canelo fights, you still have to pay
You
pay
still
per
have to
view.
pay per view.
Ah.
Yeah. It's confusing for people. I mean, it'll eventually get there. But just like ESPN with UFC, like at
Yes.
first you're gonna lose a lot of people that just don't even bother. But I think the problem with UFC is not that they moved to ESPN. It's where happened to their marketing. Like there's
Yeah.
good
There's no
fights
marketing.
that Nobody.
There isn't,
Like I
no.
don't even.
The
know.
Cerrone and fucking Cerrone fight this weekend. I didn't know about it till the day before.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
That upset me.
because it's because they have so many fights, so they're promoting
Man,
the
Gaethje
pay per
looked
views.
good.
That's what I think.
Gaethje,
Yeah, there's a lot of these fights on non pay per view cards that are
Yeah.
really good. I hear about them after the fact.
They do all their
students
fight
come up
pass
to
shit.
me.
I just-
what's
I
me
just
about
think
it?
Now it doesn't matter. They don't get any more or any less money on the fight, so UFC doesn't care anymore. Fighters, promote yourselves. We're not going to spend more money when there's not an opportunity to gain more money.
Well, you see that
Does sense?
you'll see
Well,
they
they get
didn't
it
give
off
a
their
shit.
fight
You'll
pass,
see they
too.
didn't give a shit when they put their product behind a paywall. So you're behind the paywall. You have to pay that, and then you still have to pay $60 to see a pay per view.
Yeah, that's
So
that's
you're-
pretty weak.
well. You have
Just raise the
fucking
price
stupid.
to where you can watch everything.
they have
Yeah.
Fight Pass. They have the ESPN. Then they have ESPN Plus that you have to do, and so all the other.
Well, yeah,
bullshit.
like I have
it just
ESPN
keeps
Plus,
getting,
and I can watch all that stuff.
Yeah.
But then you pay $60 on top of the $9.99 I'm
fucking
already paying a month.
stupid, man.
Was the Tyson Fury on ESPN Plus?
Yeah,
Was it a
Yeah.
pay per view?
No, it was
No,
free.
no,
It was
no.
on ESPN Plus.
It was like Friday Night Fights used to be.
I've been kind of like
It switched
skeptical
right
Yeah.
after the
UFC.
Cerrone fight to
Fire stick. Make it happen.
I think they did that for a reason.
I've been thinking about getting.
No, it was a
ESPN
build up
Plus.
for
I don't know.
sure. You know,
I remember the
Yeah.
first fight, the first pay per view that happened after the ESPN Plus thing. People didn't even know how the fuck to order it.
No,
people were like,
No,
It
they
was
didn't-
so.
they didn't
It was
technical
so
issues.
convoluted.
last second they didn't tell you how to do it. They didn't say you had to have the app and then search the pay per view, then
Yeah.
buy the
Stupid.
pay per view.
Dana was like texting out instructions. Like,
Dude. Yeah.
like you fucked up.
Step one,
if you don't follow Dana White, you didn't watch that first fight.
See, like the biggest thing that you want to do when you have something like that is make the clicks as minimum as possible. Like if you want to have maximum like 2 clicks, You click on the website, you put your credit card information in, and that's it. A lot of these are too mundane. Like people are having to like navigate, go through 8 different screens, put credit card information in, do this, do that. If you can get it to 1 or 2 clicks, people put their information in and you're watching, that's how you capture more people. But all these other bullshit.
You got to simplify it, bro. You have to make it as simple. You have to make it where my fucking mom can do it. And my mom has an iPhone and asks me questions about that.
This is a strong blonde.
Impromptu beers with Berto in the house.
Yeah.
Strong blonde. I know you like strong blondes.
My wife is a very strong blonde.
As I was mentioning. So why don't you give it a try?
Let me see.
It's actually 7.7%.
How many did you bring?
6. You want one?
Yes, sir.
That's actually really good.
It's good. You want it?
I'm gonna finish this hazy.
All right, I'll drink this one. Cool thing. Yeah, this is actually I really like their
mini bus.
their like branding because it says TX, but the brewery's called Twisted X.
Yeah.
The best thing I've had from there is the Gulf
Can I
Kolsch.
try one of those?
Have you had their Gulf Kolsch?
There you go, buddy.
Like that's the best Twisted X I've ever had.
Yeah.
That's really good.
I haven't tried that
I've
one.
never heard of him till today, and I was just looking for something different.
Are you telling me Ryan heard of a beer company before you did?
He did.
It's just because it's down by my dad's tiki, like down near Bayou Vista. They have those there. That shit's really good though.
Ryan only knows his beers from what Novi tells him is on the.
No, what Berto's girlfriend tells me. Get it right.
Not even Nobi. Yeah.
Hey Taylor, what kind of hazies do you have right now? Well, I got this. I know what's good and what's not now, so that's at least a good thing.
You at least have the ones you have this and this. No. Okay. So what's equal
Yeah,
to
you
that?
learn to recognize like the name of the beer
Yeah.
that you like.
Like Eureka Heights or like you see any stuff like that, you're like, okay, that's probably bomb.
Pussy wagon. Fucking.
Yeah, I got
and,
Fruity Pellets.
Yeah.
My friend's wife, who's also my friend, but she works out.
Not
Sound like
much.
Zach.
Not as much.
I hate it.
I hate it.
She works out with the owner. Like they do Pilates or some shit.
Okay.
And they said they're really nice people. So we can go up there sometime. I can hook it
The
up.
owners of
Let's
what?
do it, man.
of Eureka.
Of Eureka Heights? Oh, hell yeah, dude.
The
Dude.
mini
I
box.
like Eureka Heights because
Tell them
they
we'll
had
do a podcast from there.
they have a big. Oh yeah, we should.
We should.
They have a big projector.
They'd be down.
They have a
Let's
big
do it.
projector where they normally have a 64 hooked up to it. You
Yeah,
can just
out
go
back?
up there. It's inside.
They have one inside.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's a no AC place, but it's like all indoors.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like Brash where it's like a storage
Yeah. Yeah.
place, like
Warehouse.
a warehouse.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. No, it's hot though in Texas.
Oh, did
bro.
you see
Everywhere
that?
needs-
Did you see Brash is gonna make pussy wagon hats?
Yes,
but
I
they
did.
look like the MAGA hat. It's just a
Yes.
red hat, and it says pussy wagon.
Yes. I want it so bad.
Yeah, it
I
looks
want it
dope.
so bad.
It looks dope.
I want people to ask me about it.
So speaking of politics, y'all been paying any attention into anything out in current events? Anything lately?
Nope.
I can't vote.
Like the bombing in Saudi Arabia? Did y'all hear about that? Like it hit like
Doesn't that normally
it's a
happen?
big deal. No, I mean like this is the
That's
first
a new
time-
one. It's a
first time-
different
Saudi
one.
Arabia.
Saudi Arabia is the first time it's happened. They hit like their the biggest oil manufacturer
Saudi's like one of our friends.
in the like ever.
Friends.
Aramco.
But Iran came through
Yeah.
and dropped. They used drones and dropped bombs on them, like drones you can buy from Academy.
Yeah.
So that's like the big change. It says like a
Wait, what?
Yeah, they straight up-
handheld drones to bomb.
You mean like quadcopters?
Yeah.
and they lost 5% of the oil production off of that of the world's oil production.
Well, at least if you suicide a
Can't track it,
quadcopter,
bro.
don't nobody
Is it more?
die.
Yeah, the oil price is
can't-
definitely
you
going
can't-
up.
you can't-
Going up.
Fuck.
I'm broke.
Yep. $5. $5 ain't gonna cut it.
He's just thinking about how much gas he's gonna put in his car.
We're all upset here, but like half of Houston's gonna
He's
be
like
so
them
rich.
damn
soon.
Iranians.
Yeah.
Damn Iranians.
Oh, we got a weird economy right now.
Persians.
Am I saying that right? I don't do politics.
Economy? Yeah.
That's good.
Economia? I say economia.
Yeah, but you're also like,
Donald Trump would kick him out.
a different culture.
Economia.
There you go. How do you say that in Portuguese?
Same thing. Probably.
Probably the same.
Probably the same thing. Yeah.
Economia.
We need Professor Brandon here for that translation.
Speaking of Persians, I went and wrestled at Gracie Baja Katie.
Oh yeah.
With the man himself?
Babat. I saw your picture from out there
Oh my god, it was brutal.
hitting that inside trip on Homeboy. I saw you showing.
It was brutal, man. I was I just showed up. I showed up a little bit late, and he told me, he's like, yeah, I made everybody drill until you showed up so we could train. I was like,
Oh
all right.
man.
I warmed everybody up for you.
So
the
then,
the Draculino student red carpet.
so then we
So
did
that's how
like
it is.
a hour and a half or so of training once I got there, and then I was like, all right, this is cool.
Is that on top of the 45 minutes of warm up they did before you got there?
I don't know what
They
they
have
did.
like a huge
Sandbagger.
CrossFit gym there too, right?
Well, yeah, it's cool, man. It's like they have like mat areas. It's kind of like us, but one of the areas is like a gym.
CrossFit
So that's
circuit
what I was
training
gonna
type
say.
thing.
So as soon as we got done training, after an hour and a half or so, I was about to leave. I was like, all right, guys, thank you for the training. And then he's like, hey, man,
Where you going?
where you going?
Oh shit.
I was like, what? we're doing conditioning. You're not going anywhere. I was like, oh
shit.
man, because I wasn't mentally prepared for that. I was just ready to wrestle. Like wrestle, go home. It's a good night.
That's like when you find the girl and you're ready to wrestle, but she wants to talk afterwards. You're like, whoa, I'm not prepared for this.
Exactly. So first thing, I had to flip it like one of them heavy tires.
Yeah.
Flip a tire 1 minute straight. Battle ropes. Everything was 1 minute straight. Battle ropes.
You get 5 stations.
Kettlebell swings. Deadlifts. Farmer's walk. And then something for your shoulders. It was kind of like shadow boxing with dumbbells.
What were
Okay.
farmers originally carrying?
Hay bales.
Hay bales.
Small pigs. Bushels of
Was,
chicken.
was hay bale
eggs.
a nickname for the small pig?
No. Hay bale.
hey, hay bale.
Maybe. I'm not a farmer.
I remember watching.
I do
like,
appreciate their markets.
I remember
though.
watching the strongman competitions. They're like,
Oh, man, those are
farmers
great.
walk. I'm like, what the? Who? Wait, what are they carrying?
Yeah.
Dude, what's even better is the Highland Games. Have you seen those?
Oh, dude.
Scotland?
They wear the kilts. and they,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, they gotta
have
throw
the-
certain
like they have like the pitchfork and they gotta throw the bag over the.
Dude, have you?
What is it?
What about the one where they throw that big ass log?
Yeah, they gotta, like,
dude,
flip
that's
a log,
fucking
right?
insane, dude.
Have you seen the strongman where they grab that big boulder and there's
Yeah, that's
Atlas
fucking
Stone?
dude.
The
Atlas Stones.
That
Atlas
shit's so crazy. I used to
That's
watch that like
nuts, man.
2 a.m. Like
Yeah, when it was on ESPN.
Yeah.
Yeah, right before the Caribbean Music Girls Gone Wild video came
Is
on.
this too old? I'm not too old for you because you're old as fuck. But
I'm not old as
like,
fuck. I'm
the
wise.
Tough Man contest. You remember that shit on ESPN too?
Hell yeah.
Like a
What was
bunch
the
of
Tough Man?
the Tough Man contest, like Butterbean and all those guys, like in the bars, like they just get in there and throw hands for like 3 1-minute rounds.
I don't
It's
remember that.
Pull the Tough Man up, Zach. That shit was
I don't remember.
shit was awesome.
I don't think that shit was on ESPN.
No, it was.
It was.
Yeah.
Dude, like probably like the Ocho or something, but
See?
still. Tough guy. Wait, no. Oh,
That's something else.
that's not it.
Tough guy ESPN.
I don't know if
movie.
that's it.
I really hope that's showing
Put
up
tough
on the
you
feed.
put Tough Guy, not Tough Man.
You put tough man. Tough man.
Not
Say-
Tough Guy.
say
No, he said put tough man.
Tough man, all
strong
one
man.
word.
Strong,
That's what came. That's
strong man.
no tough man.
All one word. There it is.
Tough man contest.
This is some obscure shit, man.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, it was awesome. Like these
Dark
guys would just get in there and
internet?
throw
Dark
hands.
I don't think this is it.
Yeah.
No,
No,
that's it.
that is. Look up.
The Tough Man contest, like Butterbean was like he came up through that.
In 2003, Tough Man faced public scrutiny following the death of Stacey Young, a tough
Forrest
woman.
Griffin.
Hey, Google Butterbean
Forrest
Tough Man.
Forrest Griffin was in there. Damn, bro.
Butterbean Tough Man. Like he sits there and just like one hitter quit.
I remember Bully Beatdown was cool to watch.
There you go.
Oh,
Bully
with
Beatdown, God
Oh
damn it.
man, with Jason
Fuck.
Miller.
Jason, yeah, Mayhem.
Mayhem
Look at
Miller.
this shit.
Yeah,
That's Eric Esch.
yeah. It's just dude.
Oh
yeah,
goodness,
bro. He's wearing
dude.
like Nike high tops, dude. Those are Air Force
That
Ones.
guy's got on his gym shorts that he sleeps in.
Bro, those are pants.
Dude, those are Rex Kwon Do pants.
Yeah,
man.
those are Rex Kwandos.
Which one though? The dude with the black pants?
No, Butterbean,
No,
bro.
Butterbean's good, but the other guy's
No, his
piecing him up.
pants. His pants. He's wearing. The
He's got the Rex Kwon Do
fist-
pants.
fist-
Are you even
I'm
listening,
talking.
Ryan?
Yes, I'm talking about the fat guy in the black shorts that looks like he just rolled out of bed.
Everybody else is talking about something else.
Butterbean, I get it. He has his.
This is how old it is.
He's
It's
got
so,
Zach's. Look,
Ryan's
Zach
like,
Zach has the
forget
pants on tonight.
conversation.
This is so old and so cheap that Casio sponsors the Fight Clock.
Oh shit,
Bro, it's a G-Shock Fight Clock.
is it a calculator also?
Hey,
Was that
real
fist-
talk though.
Which movie was that? Was that Fistful Way?
Which
or
one?
The one you were talking
Oh, yeah, Fistfoot Way, or was it Way the? I think it was a Fistfoot Way with Danny McBride.
Thank you,
Which movie
leg.
was the one that guy was wearing those pants?
Oh, Rex Kwon Do, that was Napoleon
Kind of like
Dynamite.
K1,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like hillbillies.
Yeah.
The standing
That was
count.
that was the dude from Office Space. What's his name?
Let me bang,
The
bro.
wrist, walk away.
Dude, that's a prime Butterbean too.
I like to
Look at
restomp
him.
the groin. That is prime Butterbean. That's what's sad.
That guy was in another show.
He's in Jackass.
Rex Kwando. He was
Yeah.
like in some sitcom back in the
Yeah,
day.
he was in Drew Carey.
There
Yeah.
you
that's
go.
it.
The Drew Carey show.
Cleveland Rock. It doesn't rock. I've been there. I mean, it's like
Cleveland does not rock.
It might like
a lot of
jam.
Amish people.
It might jam a little bit, but it doesn't rock.
I thought that was like a joke. Like I wrote through the
weren't-
countryside in Ohio.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's where the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is.
Speaking
is,
of
yeah.
Cleveland, weren't the
That's
Browns
where
playing
the
tonight?
Rock-
Yeah.
Yep.
Weren't the Browns and the Jets?
They were
Baker
winning.
Mayfield.
They were winning last time I
Sweet.
checked.
Baker. Anybody gonna slam a?
I'm down.
Did y'all see Odell's watch last week?
Yeah. it was
Oh,
30
dude.
$350,000 watch he was wearing during.
Like, wear
And
the
it-
watch when you're winning. How
And it's
about
like,
that?
and it's
Yeah,
like,
right? He's like, it just makes me feel good about what's going on.
Like it's so.
Dude,
One, I
Odell
don't
Beckham
understand
watch.
why. I don't understand why it's a big deal. Like,
Well, I mean, if
Why-
you hit somebody with that,
Yeah.
no. I mean,
get
like, why?
that.
Why is it a big deal that like? Why is it a thing? Like, just take the watch off. And he said he would take it off.
He's doing it so people talk about the watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at this.
Somebody probably paid him to wear the watch.
You are on an internationally
But, like, do this
syndicated
shit whenever-
podcast. We're
like,
talking
hey,
about it.
It's coordinated with this.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it
it's
looks.
coordinated.
I'm not gonna lie, drip. It
Yeah.
looks
Oh yeah, dude. Like I can't like shout out to
ODB.
OBJ.
yeah. It's I mean that's some
Odell
shit
Beckham
right there,
bipolar.
man. That dude looks good though. I am
I
a
hope the
fan
Browns do
of
good, man.
color matching your accessories.
I hope the Browns do good. The Browns have sucked since I can fucking
They're
remember
literally named
football.
After
Yeah.
shit.
Was that like 6 years, man? You're pretty young, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Pretty young.
I don't think they've been good since they won the Super Bowl. Like,
They haven't been
Forever
good since
ago, right?
fucking Jim Brown was
Dude,
their running back.
They haven't been good since that joke. I'm taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. You know, when you're taking a shit. That's about the only time they were good.
Yeah.
Stipe. Yo, did you see
what is this?
old boy doing
Flash Barrett
Stipe's
doing-
celebration?
All I care about is the Texans. Who won?
This guy is so big, Flash.
God, dude, because Stipe is not
Yeah,
a small
Stipe's
dude.
not a small dude.
No.
Stipe, but he's like not even that much smaller than him. That's how big Stipe is.
This guy's huge. Though.
That dude's Porsche comes up to his fucking belt.
New cut of our video that's you for your weigh-ins. See how it looks.
I wish I had a Porsche that came up to my belt.
My video you just sent it to me.
Did you hear about the fat shaming they were doing with the body ESPN bodies?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I was reading a little bit about that. Yeah.
Like people were happy that the linemen were on there
Oh.
showing their fat.
That's dumb.
Would that be fat praising?
Fat praise.
Fat praising. Holla.
Reverse body shaming.
What are you guys doing over
There you
there?
are right there.
I saw the
Hey guys, we're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
I know, right?
So, we just got a new video cut for
I'm famous.
for Third Coast.
Oh, you're famous?
Famous.
Ah.
Reverse body shaming.
Do you want us to show it on the thing?
Yeah, show it. Let me send you the link real quick. And
Yeah.
show it.
Nah, I
show
don't-
it to them.
We'll put it up in the corner and be like,
Hey, Berto,
So
you're in the
Ryan
video.
wanted us to
Settle
show you
down,
this.
champ.
is it Ref Birdo or Fighter Birdo?
Fighter
It's-
Birdo.
Is he as nice as Fat Birdo?
No, Berto is mean all the time.
I think you're nice.
And all the time,
We need to go on a bike
Birdo is
ride.
mean.
We need to go on a bike ride.
I
I
don't know.
sent it to your Facebook.
Man, fuck yourself to completion then. That's great. God damn.
So what's new with you, Berto? What's going on?
Obviously not being nice, dickhead.
Fucking dick. That's why because he's got to get up at 7 a.m. every day now. So he's
Oh man.
not very happy about
Nah.
Who are you giving privates to? I don't care.
Don't
it.
worry
Touching
about
privates, not giving.
it. Touching privates.
He's like, show up at 7:30 for what? You'll see. Gi or no gi.
and be fluffed and ready to
Surprise.
go.
That's right. That's right.
I've been riding my bike a lot. That's been new.
You look a little trimmer. I don't know.
He said it to me too when I walked in here, so he's obviously lying.
I'm not
Don't
lying.
let it get to
No,
you. Yeah.
You seriously did.
Well, it's because I've been riding my bike a lot too.
No, you seriously did.
I saw your trail. That shit. It looked like a little kid's drawing with a crayon.
Yeah, and it
How do
almost
you-
looked like that.
How do you fuck you? How do you? Do you just know the neighborhood really well? Or
That's
that
the
was
golf course.
Hey, that's
If
Connor.
you look, they're all right turns.
Hey, look at this. That's Connor McBurdo right there.
Dude,
Oh,
That's
I was,
Conor McGregor trying to make 145.
I was like
How he looked.
152.
the debut, the first time
Man.
ever seen. I look like such an asshole.
Oh,
right there.
King Gordon, look at
It's
that.
like showing you his crotch.
Dude,
Hey.
Oh man,
This podcast.
fifth stripe, baby.
It's our,
there's a dog.
It's our weigh-in overcap.
Oh man. Oh, I bet they're fighting.
The guy with the
Awkwardest hug. I've
Oh,
ever
such a
seen.
good fight right there, dude.
very awkward. It's pretty awkward. Mike Trent, look at him. Ready.
Mike cracks me up, bro.
Dude, Mike's hilarious, man.
I
Mike's
never know
hilarious.
what Mike's thinking.
You know what's even better than Mike? Mike's haircuts. Those are fucking dope as shit.
Ooh.
Look at that
Out
right
of
there.
these videos.
Nah, man, you look good. Motivation Monday.
None of
Did
my-
he bring the belt from last time? That he brought it?
Yeah. You should bring yours, man.
I don't know where it is.
I know where it is. I know where your
no,
belt is.
it's under one of
new
my
guys
coffee
and shit.
tables.
Yeah,
Shout
it
out
is. In
Nava.
your living room.
Yeah, in the living room.
Yeah, the TV, it's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been in my apartment.
Well, no, I remember that when I creeped into your house the last time when I had to fucking escort you home after the
You did.
podcast.
He
Should
crept.
hang in the gym.
It was good. You should hang it.
I told Jonathan if I could hang it next to all
He
the
won't
other
let you,
belts,
bro.
and he was like, "No, those are striking belts." And I'm like, "But I got a belt for the school."
Go hit all his belts with your belt and be like,
Now
it's a striking belt, bro. I'm just saying, go whoop a kid with it or something. You'll be fine.
If I defend it, I'll punch the guy.
Yeah, with the belt.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
This
That'd
is
be-
crazy.
With the,
You should wear one on each
Self-
thigh.
self-punch.
GV Katie's gym.
Yeah, they got a really nice facility up there, man.
It was really nice.
I was just looking at their schedule. I'm typically out in Katy on Tuesdays. I was like, man, maybe I could go out there for Boogie on 11.
Ooh, they got a cage.
Yep, it was
They
cool.
got
It was fun.
machines.
My
they have a
jeans.
legit-
See, yep, they have a
Gym.
legit.
My
gym.
jeans.
Look at that wrestling. Look, dude, look. If we had that
It's
wrestling
beautiful.
gym,
I would double leg you across it.
I haven't seen it. So.
Well, Zach, just think, as long as you don't fight him in a place like that, he will never double leg you.
No, I will.
It's
on Wednesday.
situational. Actually, I won't be there. So sorry.
Maybe not Zach, but somebody's getting.
So someone's getting double legged, right?
I will be double legging someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was cool, man, doing conditioning right after training. Like, because I was literally saying that week, like, yeah, I need to step up my wrestling. I need to step up my conditioning. That just like that. And then I show up.
He's like, hey, I see you trying to sneak out of that shit you were talking about. You're like, fuck. You're like, damn, Google, stop following
He
me.
was a college wrestler at the last
Who? Which one?
new guy. He was at wrestling class.
Brandon, Asian guy.
Yeah, Asian guy.
Yeah, his name's
The
Brandon.
judo guy, the
Yeah,
judo
He's
kid.
good, yeah.
Yeah, he said he had been training judo since he was 4.
Oh,
So
wow.
he's a judo black
Definitely
belt.
had some trips in there.
Wow.
Yeah, and from what he told me, if I remember correctly, he said that he wrestled for about 3 years in college, and then he stayed after as a coach. Now I'm not sure if he was like a paid coach, or maybe he just
Right,
kept
really,
coming
yeah.
to like to help out.
Fifth year
and stuff.
senior?
Yeah, like 5th year senior.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't really specify.
I'm getting extracurriculars
But,
for my
like,
job.
The dude definitely has been training for a while.
Yeah.
I trained with him. It was guard training, so that's a little different. Takedown
Yeah.
training, I'm sure I'd have my hands full.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's funny because I want him to sign up for the Houston Open,
Uh-huh.
but
Blue belt thing.
he cannot compete at white belt
'Cause he's judo. He's
yeah,
judo black belt, he has to go to
the
blue.
way the IBJJF rules work,
wrestling. If you
Well,
you're
it's-
a college wrestler.
it's either or. So
Yeah.
if you either have a black belt in judo, or if you have what they call significant wrestling experience,
I thought it was
which in
2
the
years,
the
right?
U.S. means
College
collegiate.
He has both
so,
of those. Yeah.
So we have 2 kids that train with us, Nicholas and Chris. They just recently signed up. They both wrestled in high school. So I looked up the rule.
Yeah.
And I was
He
like,
still
oh,
gets to go on his white.
you guys can compete as white for sure. But he's X'd out on both categories, like judo black belt
Yeah.
and wrestled collegiate.
No,
Double whammy.
you a blue belt, son.
Professor Drax got to give him. He's gonna have to do that.
I mean,
Well-
Drag wouldn't have to necessarily give it to him, but he would just have to give
He
him
would have to
permission.
compete.
or approve
Yeah.
the registration
Yeah.
with
But
the
it
blue
is
belt on
good.
it.
Yeah.
It's good to have that kind of level in our wrestling class.
Dude, Thursday night I
pushes
saw him
the
in
pace for you
class.
guys.
He was
That's
throwing
what
everybody.
that's what Professor Brandon said. He said he's more of a judo guy that can wrestle instead of like a wrestler
That can foot
that
sweep.
can throw.
That's
you know?
why he's not impossible in the wrestling class because it's no gi.
He's not pure wrestler.
Yeah, so
not
he
gripped
can't
up, yeah.
no grips, but I mean he's still good, but it's not.
I heard he foot tripped the shit out of my brother.
Yeah,
got
it
some good
was.
footwork,
I
probably.
was laughing the whole time.
He's how he was sitting on a Drax like, hey, Ricky, go with them, but make sure you stand up. And Drag didn't tell him what was going on.
shit.
And Ricky just, all right.
No,
man,
Ricky
whatever."
knew.
Did he know?
He knew.
Because he got in there, he got a hold of that sleeve. I don't know what it was, but he was like, and wow.
It was just trips from
That
everywhere.
was in the gi.
And it was funny because Ricky said he Kosoto'd him, right? But it's not like, so when Isai hits the Kosoto, it's like you slip on a banana peel, right? Like you just whoop and you fall.
There's that
right?
picture of
Is that the
you,
one where you
like,
kick the
flying
foot?
through the
Hey,
air.
he's right here.
But like,
Chill out.
but he said that when Brandon did the Kosoto on him, it was like knocking on a door. He said he like hit his heel like that, and then got him. I was like, fuck,
Like
I wanted to
chopping
see
down
it.
a tree.
Yeah, like
That's
I want to
pretty
see
awesome.
that shit. That sounds interesting because
It's like-
normally
Ow.
it's big timing,
Yeah.
but it sounds like he was
He'll force it.
catching and like forcing maybe with some some
like a
body
can-can
movement.
stuff.
It's like that slow one. So you hit it.
And he's
then
just
you
like,
just grind it out. Yeah, exactly.
pick it up,
Grind
yeah.
Professor Drax calls it the can-can or whatever.
We got that
Kinda
same
like
shit in
that,
jiu-jitsu,
yeah,
though.
yeah, similar.
Where you get in there and you have to like grind out that last like 10% of it, you know?
grind again.
Grind out that
Say
last
moist
Grind
after
it
it.
out.
moist. Yeah?
Some genuine.
Fuck. dude.
Yeah.
We just lost.
And
all.
now
We just lost
Shit.
all of our viewers.
Shout out to all the ladies. All the dudes are out of here now. Now we got all the lady listeners in.
We never had any.
Tell me, do you
Oh.
anymore?
That's true. That's true.
In those jeans. Sorry.
No, I was telling,
He should apologize.
don't ever apologize.
I'm not apologizing.
Yeah. That's good.
Literally just did.
We'll try it out.
You know, try it. It's good.
I didn't just apologize.
I gotta lose weight though here pretty soon. So
So what's up? What's coming up for you, Professor Isai, Berto, competition wise. And me and Zach, we're gonna go do the October 5th
Houston
Grappling
Open.
Industries.
Are you doing Grappling
Scott,
Industries?
cover-
Next week we're going to ADCC.
Yeah, we'll be at ADCC next week.
Nice. Where's it at?
That's
I know
my
it's in
birthday.
Anaheim.
Anaheim.
We got an Airbnb right, kind of like by Huntington Beach.
Nice.
Abu Dhabi, California.
Yeah, we one of the organizers out there, Mo Jossam, he invited us out there, gave us VIP tickets, the whole fucking nine. It's pretty
dope,
badass.
man.
Nice. Shout out to Mo.
Shit was
Yeah.
good. It
You
should
won't
be
let me
fun.
follow him on Instagram. But that's
Who?
what's up.
He's got
Weird,
He's
man.
got
Like
like
that.
500 followers.
And he follows the company and follows me, but I mean, once he meets you, he will. But he's really weird like that. It's like he's not like he doesn't interact with people unless it's like we're 500 followers and the guy
Business.
runs ADCC
yeah.
because he's like really selective about.
That's
Oh, well, yeah,
interesting.
of course. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because then you have
Everybody
like
asking to be a part of
Since it's
ADCC.
Yeah.
invitation only, like you don't have to market it as much. There's already so much hype around ADCC that there's really no market.
Yeah.
yeah, and typically ADCC reaches out to the fighters
Yeah.
more so. They're like, hey, come on.
That's what I'm saying. It's invitation.
Yeah.
No, you have to be invited. So.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like
Man.
speaking of invited, Pedro Mourinho, he's GB, what family trains at West Chase, a friend of ours. I was in Boston with him. He got invited to ADCC. He's fighting at ADCC.
Beautiful.
I mean, in the last year,
What's up, kids?
his competition, level has definitely came out of nowhere. Really.
Well, Kasai is where he kind of started making his name.
Yeah.
And then he came out of there. He did well for us against Roberto Jimenez, and then he's just been killing. He did well BJJ Fanatics. I mean, he's a Felipe Pena brown belt, so he's been coming up under him.
It's legit.
he did really good. Wasn't he a purple belt though? Whenever he was in Kasai the first time,
I thought he first
No,
fought
he's a brown
Josiah
belt.
Brown.
Yeah.
Well, he said he's been a brown belt for 3 months, and I think that
No,
Kasai
he got his brown belt after he won after Worlds.
Yep.
Yeah, he won Worlds, and then
Wasn't the
Felipe
Kasai
gave
before that?
Felipe gave him his belt when he came down for the seminars.
wasn't the
Mm.
but wasn't the Kasai before that?
Yeah. So that's
So
what I'm
he was-
saying.
So it
You're
would
right.
have been
You're
purple.
probably right.
Oh, okay. I
So
thought
they
he
had,
went
like,
in
the
his
Kasai
brown.
and then the
saying,
Worlds.
like this purple belt.
Zach knows his shit.
Because he got it right.
Twice I've been right.
That is true.
He got it right
hold
before
on.
the June event, and then he
Two.
fought Roberto.
Yeah.
I'm marking it for you, bud.
Andy Ruiz, Olympics.
My bad.
Bro, stop flirting with me, man.
My bad.
Are you guys playing footsie over there?
My bad.
I'm taking.
So he's taken.
3 more beers and you won't be, bro.
That's true.
We know how
Or
you
one
are.
of those I must break yous.
Oh
I
man,
must break.
that's what Isai started on.
So we got some bikers in here. You guys have been biking.
Yeah, man,
I'm
we're
gonna head out.
like we're basically straight up like spandex and aerodynamic helmets over here.
And docking.
Well,
And that's how we get so aerodynamic.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's docking?
This, like,
Google
think
it.
of penises,
yeah.
and then this.
Google it. Go
Like-
to Google Images.
Actually,
We have a firm
Wait,
doc. We
there's
have a firm doc, ladies and gentlemen.
Instagram photo of them docking.
That is true.
That is on the
Bike
social
ride.
media.
Oliver docs regularly.
I'm just saying, man.
I'm surprised.
Man.
I'm surprised Berto does jujitsu because I feel like he'll only do sports that he can drink at, like biking, skateboarding. Like,
It is true.
Jiu-jitsu's the only one that doesn't fit there.
You know what the halfway point.
Wait, don't they
You know
have
what?
that?
if
No,
there
what's
is a
that?
will, there is a way.
What's
That
that?
is
What's that
true.
open mat called? They have that open mat now.
Oh, Brujitsu.
Brujitsu.
There you go.
It's coming. It's coming this Saturday, and Henzo's going to be there.
I heard.
Dude,
So-
like I'm so upset because I have to work during those
Can
times.
I'm going to give y'all a
Wait,
heads
this
up. Hey,
Saturday?
something that hasn't been released yet. I talked to Professor Brian. He's in Belize, but we're doing a table giveaway for October and a table giveaway for December at the Brujitsu
With We Defy?
on Saturday. Yeah, on Saturday. So we're going to do a raffle, do that whole thing, get the name out there, the event.
Give it to me.
Man, you know what I've been really
You can go wherever you want. I don't give a fuck.
what I've been liking about riding the bike again is that it makes me feel like a kid just riding around the neighborhoods, and it's a good workout because it's like a steady cardio burn. Like after a run, like after a good run, you should feel like exhausted. You should be like breathing hard and shit. I'm never really breathing too hard at the end
Walking
of a bike
upstairs.
ride, even though I do like
Briskly.
10, 14 miles
Yeah.
sometimes. Like I'm never just out of breath, and I like that because it's like a steady cardio burn.
Yeah.
And you can like cruise around parking
Should get a
lots
bike
and
ride. Come ride with
neighborhoods.
me.
Because I have a single gear, so like there's just a one gear on mine, so I'm just pedaling. like a
And the
motherfucker.
training wheels on Berto's bike really increase the drag. so it's a really good
the-
one.
the handlebar- the handlebar
light
things.
up. They're light up training wheels.
Double bike,
Neon-
dual bike.
neon.
with
Oh, the
bike
tandem?
in the back, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right in the
absolutely.
back, Oliver in the front. Tandem.
Hey, I'll ride on some pegs. I'm not scared.
I'm just saying, man.
You want one way to break up with your girlfriend? Get a dual canoe or a dual.
No, we
tandem
talked about
bikes.
this. We
Yeah.
talked about this before, right? I think you were like, don't ever get like a kayak with your girl because you're gonna be the one doing the work the whole
The
The
time.
whole damn
doubt.
time, bro.
You hear that, Lisa? We ain't going nowhere in a kayak.
Yeah.
No, you get your own kayak. That's what you do. You put her in a kayak.
Yeah, keep
Get
up.
your own.
Man,
No,
So
I paddleboard
yeah,
now,
don't go
so-
kayaking with chicks. Is that what
But
all that story was?
you have
I have a
very
bike.
nice mountain bike.
I have a.
That's meant for like off road and like for real trails.
It's,
like
it's a decent
routes.
bike. Yeah.
Like my,
I mean,
I'm
it's
just
an
saying,
entry-level
like,
bike, but it's
my
good.
hybrid, like I would bust a tire if
Have
I
you
was
ever
going
done
on.
like
Yeah.
downhill mountain biking, like where they take you up? They do it typically in like summers of ski slopes.
Yeah. No, I live in Texas.
I know, but you can travel.
Yeah, no.
You do have the means.
This
Yeah.
is the Gulf Coast,
Yeah.
Zach.
No, the problem with that is.
I did it in Whistler. That's
Third coast.
very far away. From
Yeah, no. It's no. I've been like downhill mountain biking and stuff. Not like like dirt jumping
It's even
shit.
better
Those are like
because
$5 grand
you don't have to
bikes.
pedal at all. Dude, it's amazing.
You hold the brake half the time. You're like shit.
You know, there's a my buddy Andy took me to this trail that, dude, I didn't realize
Jack Brooks.
Was that
Yeah,
after? Was that
Oh.
no, not Jack Brooks. He said Jack Brooks is rough.
Memorial?
There's
Jack
no,
Brooks is
no,
hard.
dude. There's this one right real close. It's off of Fairmont. Fairmont, right before
Oh,
you
yeah,
get to
over
Red
by
Bluff.
Armin Bayou area.
The hiking bike trails.
Yeah, the hiking bikes.
Yeah, dude, I had no idea.
That's
So,
wild.
dude,
It's not-
Didn't you
I
grow up in that area?
yeah, dude, I grew up in LaPorte.
Yeah.
Like,
it goes
I-
all the way into Seabrook, and there's trails
Yeah.
all the way down to Pine Gully.
Dude,
It goes through
Pine
Armin
Gully's
Bayou
Park
and
and all
shit.
that.
those are some for real trails back there. Like I was not prepared. Like I'm glad I was focused, not drunk. And I was able to pay attention on a good
You hear
mountain
that,
bike.
ladies and gentlemen?
It's real.
No,
It
he
happens.
No, Ryan,
Not drunk.
Ryan. He was drinking.
No, you want to know
he
why
just wasn't
you wanna know
drunk
why
yet.
he wasn't drunk? Because we were over at the house training and he whooped all our asses.
Oh.
He came in there after a Nobi Sunday, still put it on us.
Oh, that's right. And then I went
And then
mountain
you went
biking
over,
after
yeah.
that. Okay, yeah. That's
we were in the.
okay.
He's like, I feel no pain.
Feel the burn.
Choke him out.
He's done. Berto's like pouring, so it's hot as fuck in that garage. So like Berto's
Yeah.
like pouring, so he's like, oh, gotta go ride some mountain bikes. I'm like,
Yeah, no, he
I'm
called
about
me.
to go take a
He
nap.
called me
dude. Like
for that.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I came over after Nobi, and you were like, because I like burped at one point. I was like, excuse me, beer burp. All right,
He's
keep
in there
going.
after, he's like 4 IPAs in, fucking us up. Like 4 IPAs in, Berto's in there having beer burp, still tearing our ass.
Dude,
And
Berto shows
like
up
I
to
said, Zach,
shows
where
up-
there, where there is a
They're called beer
where there is a will, there is a
everybody
way.
has a water bottle.
Very
He shows
big
up with
beer
a
muscles.
fucking growler. Good job, Berto.
I'm talking about drinking while you're doing the sport.
I mean, if it was allowed,
They did that before.
Just
Actually,
get a Camelback.
If it was
Camelback, bro. He'll be good.
like I think we did that one. Like Chris Hickey did it. A few other people, they were grabbing beers during train. Christian. And they were drinking beers during the training. Like we had a break before we went from no gi to gi, and they're over there chugging IPAs. And they're like, all right, let's go. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers
water.
are crazy.
It's got
dude.
water in it, man.
It's
Y'all-
hydration.
I ain't trying to have no alcohol.
Electrolytes,
Even when
carbs.
I train, I don't like to drink. If I'm training, I don't even like to drink before that. That's a good excuse not to train.
There's good things in here.
Loosens you up a bit.
It loses.
You get a little loose. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll be going to the restroom in the middle of class after that one.
Yeah, I got to pee for like
I'm gonna pee
45
real quick.
minutes.
It's like a 30-minute pee.
You're like, damn.
I pulled that
dude.
today in
We
class.
go
Like
in the living room and he's like just sitting there in his pants.
Like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I just peed.
Professor Drax shows just throw, and it's like my shoulder's still pretty fucked up. So
Yeah.
it's like, all right, you do this, and then I just see Lucas go. I'm like,
Oh, you're like, oh, I got to go pee pee.
I heard my phone ring. I thought so. I go pick it up. And,
I
and
gotta
I'm like,
use the
Lisa, is that
bathroom.
you? So I go off and I use the phone real quick, and I come back, and Drax's like, where did you go? Why did you leave them out? I go, it's
You're
only
like,
one car. My daughter, you know.
"Oh,
Like, I felt like I was
bro."
being like interrogated. He's like, get back in line. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
And then he's like, hey, you want to finish this up? I'm like, sure.
Ryan already pulled that this morning. He can't do it twice in one.
I had to pull it this morning.
Oh, man.
No, I sat in the car because I didn't want to do the warm up because Professor Brandon, nobody wants to do fucking forward ninja rolls at 6:30 in the morning. I'm sorry, I don't care who the fuck you are.
He gets there before me. He's still in his car. He's like, I'm skipping the warm up.
People are walking by and I'm acting like I'm on the phone. You know, like when you pull up to a stop sign, there's a homeless person there, and you got to act like you're on the phone so they'll leave you alone.
Dude, nowadays, man, everybody has the Bluetooth connector to the car. You should have just talked.
But they still.
You shouldn't even held the phone. You should just be like, yeah, I'm on the way.
That's how I know you're lying. If you're driving around holding your phone up, I'm like, bitch, your
roll up on
car's a 2017.
9 times out of 10, I'm
It's
rolling
got
up on a
Chevy
homeless
Link.
guy. I'm like this. Oh yeah. They're like throwing the newspaper on my window, trying to watch. I'm like, yeah.
So what's good about the cars all having the Bluetooth now is I talk to myself a lot, and so
No.
I'll catch people. I've caught people flat out staring at me when I'm just having a conversation with myself.
Yeah.
That stopped happening like 2017, 2018, because people just assume,
Technology
People just-
saved you, bro.
Bluetooth on the,
Yeah.
one ear.
people just assume I'm on the
dick
phone.
bad
Now
piece.
you at least have like the AirPods where you can on both ears.
Yeah.
But when it was just one ear and you're on the other side, you're like,
Man.
that guy's crazy.
You're like, this fucking idiot over here. But no, Berto's still a fucking
But
idiot.
speaking of,
That's true.
We went out to that BJJ Fanatics deal up in Boston.
Yeah.
And dude, in like 24 hours, I flew. I don't remember. It was a really long time. But up there, they really did it cool. Like it was like less than 50 people, mostly competitors, and then like Rafael Lovato, a few other people came out. But like to have that like intimate of an area, dude, people were getting heel hooked and just blood curdling screams. And they're like dragging him off the mat. I'm like,
Wow.
holy shit.
Yeah.
And like this one dude,
One more time.
yeah, he was going. That's literally how it sounded. That's exactly how he sounded. But there's another guy like he went to do something. His rib just popped. Like you can see it sticking out.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
Like the bone popped
you
out.
could see it like sticking,
Like blood and
not blood and guts, but like you could see like the.
It didn't pop through the
It
skin.
popped through the skin.
No.
No, but like
That's what
I'm,
it made it fucking sound like.
Have you ever
I've
popped
never-
a rib?
Yes.
Did it go through the skin?
No.
All right.
So I
Come on,
should have
man.
said popped a rib. My apologies.
Yeah.
But no, dude, I've never heard screams like that. And it's like NASCAR. You go to a NASCAR race, you see a wreck, you're like, holy fuck.
Yeah,
You
but-
watch it on TV, you're like, eh. But
Are
seeing
you
it,
zooming in on Ryan's face? He doesn't need that, Zach.
I'm just fixing the angle.
Yeah, he doesn't.
it's a great angle.
Angle said,
He didn't
great
need to
angle.
zoom in.
Zoom in on this.
oh.
Zoom in on that.
Oh.
Zoom in on that.
Oh, rib job.
Way too zoomed in.
So, man,
Too many beards.
we need
Too many
neck
beard necks. Neck beards.
deal with the program, bro.
He's like, I can't grow a beard.
I can't. No.
Got that
The
baby
most I
face
grew
still.
was for my fight. I just got lazy and I wasn't going out.
It looks like you got
Anything.
dirt on your face.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
should just do a mustache.
All the time.
What is that?
Oh. what is
Whoa.
it?
Oh,
Oh.
man. Is that what Berto sounds like live? That's
That's
horrible.
a great angle. Look at it.
Man.
I need to get my hair cut.
You know what's really funny when people don't don't realize that they sound different to other people because
Oh,
you
yeah,
sound
yeah, yeah.
you sound
You
a little
sound
different.
completely different.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
sound different to yourself. So the first time you hear yourself in a recording, it's a little odd.
Mhm.
But it's funny the people that are like, I don't sound like that. There's something wrong with that. Like, there's something wrong with that speaker.
I hate the
There's
guy
something wrong
that's
with that
like-
recording.
Dude, playing music's the worst. I'll be sitting there playing, and then you'll have like the monitors in front of you, playing yourself back to you. So whatever. But they'll be playing them back to you.
Yeah.
And like you're sitting there playing, and you just hear like a little second delay. And you're like, I sound like that. I sound terrible. Like
You're like, I
people,
should
why are they-
probably
why
make
are they
this
enjoying this? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on out there?
I should probably release
Fun
an
fact.
instrumental album.
When I
Yeah.
was in elementary, I was in the choir. And
I believe that.
I believe
We went to the Astros game, and we got to sing the national anthem, and that was the first time I had like.
Did you really sing, or were you one of those kids that was like,
Did you do it in
No,
Spanish?
no,
Did
they
you do it in
had
Spanish?
Say watermelon over and over.
No, I remember they made us try it
That's
out.
a good
They
one.
forced us. They forced us to
like tryouts.
to to
You
Wow.
get on there. Yeah.
I heard you're a mix between Fergie and Jesus.
hey, you remember like growing up, they'd have like the little bell groups, like the people that do like the bells for Christmas. Like you get up those little dings, like you're like, man, how does that work? You're little as shit, and they're just up there shaking it once, and it's like sustaining forever.
yeah.
And it's like ding, 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 ding.
That's pretty
ding.
sweet,
Like,
yeah.
I'm like, how are these motherfuckers learning how to play?
You know what I
It's
like?
people that play the triangle.
not
Dude.
even like that. That's like unskilled. Like
I like the
There's a-
motherfucker. I like the motherfucker that lettered in symbols.
Triangle is not the
like
combo.
like shit happens and like
Symbol
like
has
twice out of every song they're like Letterman, motherfucker.
That'd be me.
Letterman.
drumline, bitch.
Yeah,
Maybe.
dude. Yeah, no, it's
I remember in band there was like kids that were percussion. They had to like learn every single fucking like thing back there. It was
Yeah.
I played trombone for like a year, and then I dented it hitting a kid with it.
who's Trom?
Huh?
Mm.
I was just curious.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
trombone is probably the worst.
Yeah.
I played the violin.
Shout out to Trom.
Well, I did it because I heard jock jams and they were like do 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 that song. So like I really wanted to play that song when it came out. So I was
That might be
like,
the
that's how I
worst.
do it.
There's nobody that's like, hey,
Holy
can you bust
shit,
out that
jog
tuba?
jams, bro. I still have that.
Bust out that
Come on, ride that train.
I think I told
Bite
the
it?
story
Yeah,
of
that's
like me trying out to play taps.
No, tell us now
Did
though.
I never say
I
that?
don't think so.
Dude, so like when I was in 8th grade, they were like, okay, so we're gonna need one trumpet player to play taps.
Berto's like, I got this.
And so he was like, we're gonna he's like, we're gonna do tryouts. He was like, because it's high pressure. For the tryout, you had to play taps in front of the whole band. So you had to get up front during class and play taps in front of the whole band. All right. I was one of the 6 people that volunteered to try. All right. I was the only one that didn't finish playing taps because I like cracked up. I couldn't do it. And so
Pressure got to you.
after everybody tried out, you know, The band director gets up there. It's 6 of us, right? 6 people tried out. He's like, all right, guys. Well, now we're going to go in and decide. We had 5 great people try out to play taps. I'm sitting there like, I tried out too. You motherfucker.
They're like, look, we don't want to say any names like Birdo, but
You
like
suck.
it rhymes with that motherfucker over there.
That guy definitely not playing taps.
Or like he looks around the table, he's like, hey, guy.
You know what the thing is about taps? It's very hard to play. Like we did funeral detail in Germany,
Yeah.
and they used like the guy instead of like using like the, they just play like a recording of it.
Yeah.
Like when we were pulling caskets off the airplane. Like,
I mean, yeah.
I'd rather be
It's-
the guy
it's
that
hard,
shoots the
dude.
gun.
It's
Oh,
difficult.
was somebody there? I thought you meant
like they had like a loudspeaker.
We only have a kazoo. Like
He's like, I got
sure.
that. A recorder and
Isn't
shit,
tap
yeah.
supposed to be played on a bugle?
a bugle trumpet.
But on the trumpet, you have to hold a note.
Yeah.
But it was like in the military, like you hear it's the stupidest thing in the military. You'll hear reveille or whatever. You're driving across the base and you'll hear a horn off. You got to pull over on the side of the road, get out of your car and
yeah, you have to salute.
Which one
It's
is
crazy.
that one?
revel and reveille, right?
It was the one where you're going home. Right? That's not reveille. Reveille is when you're getting up.
Yeah, reveille's
Taps is before bed. Taps is like
taps is different. Yeah, it's
Taps
right
is
before bed.
taps is
I thought taps is like when you die.
No, taps is like when you're
Well.
going to bed every night. Like in Iraq, they play it every night over the loudspeaker. It's kind of like a psychological ops thing because every morning
retreat. It's retreat. That when
reveille retreat.
retreat is the one where whenever you're leaving work and you have to stop in your car.
Pull over. You're over there getting gas you're at class 6 getting 3 bottles of Jack Daniels. You got to salute them with your bag of Jack.
you're like, man, I want to leave early so I can get home before I have to do that.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, people would. You would try to get
100%.
Try to get
100%.
off post before
You're like, fuck,
retreat.
fuck,
You're like,
fuck,
man,
fuck,
I gotta
fuck.
stop. I hear it's
You
going.
get stuck at the gate and you got a whole line of people at the gate saluting. You're like,
They're like, how long does it take you to get home? It depends who's playing the fucking horn.
Seriously, the struggle's real.
nobody was playing. It's just a recording.
Oh, it's the
It's kind
Yeah,
of like,
they just play it
oh.
over the loudspeaker the entire
Oh, so they had
and
that.
the base has the early warning system for stuff. So they use like the same thing.
Yeah.
So you hear it fucking everywhere.
So they had that new
it's
age
when it's
iPod
when
DJ.
The flag is lowered at the end of the day.
That's when they play taps?
Retreat. No, taps is before
Bed.
It's nighttime. Yeah.
Like that, like the flag detail comes out, they take the flags down and then they play the song. And
Like
then
at West Point, they would play taps. I was telling everybody, but you have to go to bed.
that's how it was for boot camp too. Like boot camp, they'd play taps at night. But it got pretty haunting. Like you're over
That's
in
what my college was like.
you went to West Point, bro. You didn't go to college. You went to fucking basically boarding school.
That's what I'm saying. You said you boot camp. I had to do that for my entire college.
No, it sucks. I've heard horror stories about West Point. Let's actually give us what's your worst like horror story from West Point? Something crazy like that
It was
kind
a
of sticks out.
dark and
Or like-
spooky night.
Or horror stories.
Or
like,
horrors.
like, tell me a ghost story.
Yeah, there's
Whoer.
supposedly a lot of West Point ghost stories. Like I heard this one story. This guy comes out of his room. He's like a plebe, and he gets like
Fucking plebe.
this
What does that mean?
Oh, plebe is like a freshman.
Okay, please.
So he goes out of his room to go to the bathroom, and then there's this like upper class
that's for
cadet
protection.
that stops him and tells him what he's doing and tells him he has to go back to bed. But he didn't recognize the guy, but he got his name tag, and then like he went back in bed, and he something was weird about it, and the next day he like looked up in the directory of that name and he couldn't find it. So then they'd heard of other kids.
It was Jody.
Well, then they
That's
looked
who it
back
was.
and it was
Jody High Roller.
the name was of this cadet that had killed himself like a long time.
Oh,
like,
shit.
50 years
I didn't want any
before.
real ghost stories. I'm easily
West Point
scared.
was there since 1802. That's when it started. It's like not the oldest college.
So do y'all believe in ghosts?
No, not at all.
No,
So what
okay.
about y'all?
okay.
Y'all believe in? I believe that
I
there's
believe when I
something
see
more
it.
out there, but I don't like. If you believe in it, that's when you start seeing shit.
So
'Cause you're
I,
like, oh,
believe,
fuck.
I believe in
Yeah.
like energy. Like if you think of
I was about to say.
Yeah, energy,
that's
dude,
what I believe,
everything
yeah.
has an opposite, or everything has a
equal and opposite reaction.
yeah. So the same thing can happen with energy, right? Like the energy of death can have an opposite or opposite reaction.
Well, yeah. I mean, well, the other side of death is
Equal but
life.
opposite
You know, that's why they talk about reincarnation and stuff like that, because the opposite of death is life. So people are like, oh, well, my Aunt Jetty came back as a fucking black cat. Like, no, that
like
didn't happen.
maybe the like
Yeah, I don't
No, that's a
buy it.
cat.
maybe the worse the death or more of the like extreme it was, the bigger the opposite reaction would be of that energy, right? If you just die in your bed softly, slowly, like you're
But if you say
expecting-
energy, like
Like vibe.
I don't even know what it is.
like, yeah, 'cause
I don't know.
Like when you get around something or in an area and you just feel that like your hair,
Yeah,
like an
yeah,
anxious
yeah,
feeling,
yeah,
like,
like
or
a-
when you get around people that kind of you're just like, man, like
Birdo's usually
how we
too
used
drunk
to
to
be
feel
when
that
we were
shit.
each other at
We were
first.
talking about the suicide forest. Like there's like a weird
Yeah,
energy
yeah.
You
to the
feel it
place.
like there's just such a
Yeah.
like I don't know how to explain it, but the energies are real, man. Like when you're looking in life, like you look at like the Far Eastern principles, karma and stuff like that. I'm more on that line rather than holy roller Christian going to church every day and praying to Jesus. Like if you're looking at energy, like real energies, that's a real energy.
Yeah.
You're putting energy out into the world. If you're putting out good energy, it should come back to you.
You should read some Alan Watts. I think you'd like that.
Well, they say
Right, Alan
like,
Watts.
a lot of
Me
people
too.
say the more you give, the more you start receiving, right? And it's like
Yeah.
there's something about putting something out.
It's paying it forward. Like you
Hey,
saw that movie,
straight up
Pay It
though,
Forward.
flip the side of that. Don't go down on her first. Make her go down on you first
Of
because
course.
because they get tired. Like when you're
course.
like, oh, I've been giving.
Like,
So-
and then you tell them you're tired, and then you go to bed.
oh yeah,
and you
but
don't
then,
need 'em
but
out.
then you have a horrible morning. Yeah, no, I feel you.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's not
sorry.
equal,
Yeah.
but it is opposite.
See, it's all going to tie in.
But hey, I'm
eventually.
gonna rub your back for at least 5
Dude
minutes.
wasn't totally
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, we all fuck up at least once, right? So
So I mean, no, that's too R-rated for this. I was gonna go down that road. I'll stop myself. No, fuck
Is
it. Why
it
not? Let's go
though?
with it.
Let's do it.
So what?
So Ghostbusters was a real movie. It was a documentary.
Bruno's like, let me drink some more beer. No, but
I
seriously,
just don't buy into that shit at all.
They were
bro.
making
Ghost?
that-
Like,
they
to
were
me, I
making that
just-
Ghostbusters
So look,
3,
when
by
people
the
say
way.
fucking,
Oh, yeah?
when
Is
you-
it with fucking women this time?
No, it's
No, it's
actually
different.
Ghostbusters 3.
when people say energy to me, it just fucking like that's like nails on a chalkboard because like I just don't understand, right?
Neither do I.
There
I
are certain
don't
types of they're all different types of energy, right? And we understand
I
these
think
things.
it's- yeah, I think
So
it's the
so
energy
like
that we
so you're
don't
trying to
understand.
say like vibes or like a feeling.
have you ever got the feeling that someone's watching you?
No.
You've
Here's
never had the feeling that like
After
someone's
about
like
one or
looking
two,
at you or anything.
here's the deal. I'm gonna give an example.
Oh,
I
shit,
saw a
I
gentleman
need to
from our
fucking
school.
start staring harder then.
Fucked up vibe. Look at another female from our school, super positive, nice and happy. But you get around that
One
female.
of them had AIDS.
I've
I wouldn't be very happy either.
I've got AIDS.
But there was a gentleman from around the town that had some demons that went down a dark path this past year.
Yeah.
And then there's people that have the light energy, like you get around like Molly or people like that are super happy, always a beat, and you can tell the energy shifts. There's a darkness with people like that. You know what I mean? And there's
Yeah,
a
but
dark,
that's emotion.
I've had a
right?
guy tell
so
me-
you can project emotion. You can project your
It's not-
emotions onto inanimate things.
It's a combination of intuition and emotion. Like your intuition is built up, but also there's a thing called being empathic, like being able to put yourself in other people's shoes and kind of feel what they're going through and really.
Roberto, how would you explain the Force?
The Force? That's a religion with proof.
Gastroenteritis.
With proof.
That's a religion with proof.
With proof.
With proof.
Star Wars
with
is
proof.
gay as fuck. I'm
Hold
just gonna
up.
Say it.
Darth
The
Vader.
What
Force.
proof? Yeah.
Force.
What proof?
It's in the movies.
You wore those
Yeah.
to bowling,
He
so
ma-
I'm
he-
not impressed.
he
What
moved-
proof?
He moved
I'm not
things
impressed.
around.
Oh, because the movies.
Oh, these were different.
Yeah, dinosaurs are alive
how I know
because
you're
I saw
gay.
Jurassic
You have more than one
World.
pair of
No,
Star
that's what
Wars.
I'm saying. Like in the frame of Star Wars,
Yes.
what is the Force? The Force is the proof that the Jedi religion is real.
It's legit.
Right. That's in the frame of Star Wars. That's what it is. Right. That's like if somebody's saying like, "Oh, we'll turn water into wine," you'd be like,
So
Well, here you go.
think saying energy is a cop out, but saying because it's tied to a religion, it's
"No,"
real.
because you're seeing it happen. It's tangible, right? He's like moving things with the Force.
Wait. So wait.
That is a fucking
We're seeing
movie. It's
the
not
C-
real.
yeah, we're
Like this
seeing
is
the
not fucking
CGI
reality.
happen.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's what it needs to be for me to
For you.
believe it.
So-
Like, I need to actually see a.
I'm with you.
physical ghost.
I'm 100% with you on
Right,
that.
I need to see something physical happen.
Dude.
Even if I don't see a ghost, right? I'd have to like see something move and that thing be repeatable.
No, but even then
like, this happen over and over and over.
But even then, your brain's gonna be like, if you don't believe in that shit, you're gonna be like, fuck it, it was the AC.
Yeah.
Or fuck it, the house is settling. That's
Yeah.
what my mom always would say.
But also if
You
you're on
know?
the other extreme, like everything you see, you think
It's true, too,
automatic.
yeah.
So I have a question for you. You're a big like pet guy, animal lover. You got your dog.
we all are. We love dogs.
Yeah.
Jack,
So
Zach, all of us.
do you
They'll go to heaven.
what do you? They do. That's scientifically
I've
proven.
seen the movie.
You know what I was singing in my head earlier today? You can't keep a good dog down after all the crazy shit going on. That's a great song.
Is that kind
Is
of?
that from?
You
was it.
can't keep a good dog
That's
down.
from-
You should
You
know,
probably
yeah,
sing that
all
less.
You can never come back.
he said less.
So what do you think about like animals being able to like
love that.
feel
That's
like
something
different
I love.
energy? Do you believe in that type of shit?
So I believe that animals just.
Like sense stuff because they
I
have
think-
heightened senses.
I think
senses?
I think animals can, especially dogs, can read emotions on people. I think way better than people can sometimes.
So
Dogs definitely
no
pick up
joke,
on shit.
there's my grandma's house. They've lived there since
Forever. Yeah.
for like over 60, probably 70 years. They've lived at this house in Houston off 610 in Ella. And there's a part in the house, like in the middle of the living room, where the dog will not cross. And they've had multiple dogs that will not cross this. And when my uncle was young, like him and his friend were in his room and they saw this, they called a ghost, but it was an Indian come out of their closet. Both of them saw it. Right
Indian?
away. So they think that the house
like
Indians?
like
the
Cleveland,
house-
Cleveland Indians.
So they think the
Baseball
house
player.
Rick Vaughn.
was buried on a
Dots or
Dot,
feathers?
not feather, my man.
Dots or feathers?
Dot, not feather.
You said feather, not dot.
a First Nation.
Dot, not feather.
A First Nations.
Thank you. Come again.
No, I had one of
That's
the
the
houses I
opposite.
grew
That's
up
a
in.
feather, not a dot.
Dot is the fucking dot is the one that says thank you.
I've
Come
only
again.
seen,
Yeah, I know, but he's talking about a feather.
First Nations.
Yeah,
Whatever. Feather, they
Do
dance.
you even listen to things?
Not
What?
even a little bit.
He's on his phone.
I sent a selfie. You know, it's all good.
So they're taking dick pics and
No, but-
Birdos just
So wait a minute. When you said they saw
Wait a minute. Wait a
an
minute.
Indian,
Wait a minute.
cash me
did
outside.
was he like full Native American get up?
I don't know. But all I know is that there's a part of the house where I have seen dogs not like cross. They will like go, they'll jump over the
Dogs.
couch and go
Yeah.
around.
I had this one in our living room, this house we lived in Kima, actually. Like our dog, we had a big ass lab. He'd always walk to the middle of the living room and like look up in this fucking corner and just growl and bark in it like constantly.
Crazy
And
motherfucker.
it's
But
fucking
my
weird.
grandma will
Like, I don't believe in
say she
ghosts,
hears
but it's like
stuff all the time.
Yeah.
I'm
Say
like,
that again
"Are
one
you-
more time.
My grandma lives alone in her house
Uh,
because my grandpa has died.
R.I.P.
And he died in the house. So
Yeah, that's.
But she says she hears stuff all the time.
You know,
Yeah.
when I was in college, there was a class we went through where it talked about like paranormal and psychological issues and stuff like that. People that lose somebody like that's been married 50, 60 years, they automatically just have those patterns built
look
into them
for
in
it,
their
though.
brain. Like, oh, well, he's supposed to be in the bathroom at 8 o'clock, and all of a sudden I hear something, and that's just it's like a coping or like sitting there in the morning, and it's something that old people go through, and that's why you see them pass away so quickly after.
Well, he had type 2 diabetes, so he was bedridden for like the last 10 years of his life. So I don't
You know what's really interesting is that like
he didn't bathe much.
like animals can react to real low frequency sounds that we can't hear, and also like these type of sounds have been known
Like sonar?
to make us feel like they make us feel weird, like
Uncomfortable,
weird,
like
increasing
the-
uncomfortable,
The real high pitch noises.
nervous, like
Dog whistles.
both on both ends of the spectrum, either really low or really high. Like I heard that the really low ones are the ones that make you feel like uneasy.
Like that
there's
brown note
this-
from South Park.
Dude,
Remember that?
there's some weird ass fucking if you go on YouTube, there's some weird ass videos that are like they're like hours long where it's just like weird
called
like
Ghost
tones that
Adventures.
go and
Speaking
shit.
of YouTube, what was that? What
No, that was you
Canadian
porn.
girl? The Canadian girl that passed away
Avril Lavigne.
at the hotel.
Alanis Morissette.
Okay.
That was acting all
Brittany
weird.
Murphy?
Oh, the Emily Rose, that fucking movie.
No, the girl that
that
died-
shit tripped me
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck
The girl
out.
No,
that
no.
was in the water tank.
Yes.
Oh, the Asian chick.
Yes. So
Yeah, she was like
found-
in
We can't
the
talk
elevator
about
and
this if Alan's
shit.
not here. We've talked about
Yeah, I
this.
thought, dude, I know that one.
But she was found in the water tank
On the roof.
on the roof.
It's like a sealed cylinder
a
with
single
a
person
boom.
cannot open it.
Yeah, like
And
shit was
before that,
going
She's in
down.
the elevator. We'll show the video.
yeah,
now.
she's acting
in the
hella weird. Like she's
elevator.
hiding.
Yeah,
from
we'll look it up,
something.
dude.
It's weird.
I forgot what
What's
the
her
chick's name was.
Ellie or
Chick in elevator is
Elevator.
scared as fuck. Water tower.
Weird Death. Yeah.
Yeah, you
weird.
should- yeah, you
That's
should-
it. That's it.
Dude, here it
Elisa
is.
Lamb.
Right
That's
there.
it.
Check this out.
Check it.
Dude,
Look,
Ryan.
at-
Look, Ryan. Get off your phone, girl.
Look.
Look,
Look up, dog. She's acting weird.
I'm just waiting for what's his name to come here and knock her out from the Ravens.
Is she like pressing? Look, she's like pressing all the buttons.
When she starts looking out, when she starts getting like outside the elevator, like looking around.
Yeah. Oh, like right
Oh,
here,
check it out, check it
dude.
out.
So this girl was
That's
completely
so weird.
normal. This girl is
Look,
completely
look.
normal.
She's completely
this
normal. Too.
happens, and then she's found in a water tank. And the
Why
only
hasn't
reason
this
they
door
found her-
shut yet, bro?
Yeah, that's what's tripping me out. The
but she
elevator.
was-
Look,
like
she's hiding.
Check it out. The only reason they find her is because the water tastes weird.
Yeah,
so-
people
yeah.
be drinking that girl, yo.
She was decomposing in the water tank in the hotel.
I'm trying to like capture something like she's dressed pretty conservative.
No, she was a
She's
normal
completely
person.
normal.
I want to
No,
call her
dude,
meth head,
she's
but I'm
really
like, I
No,
can't.
dude, this
No,
is shoot.
no,
No,
they were
this
like,
was
this
like
girl did not do
legit as
drugs.
fuck, dude.
Where did
It's
she go? Did she go
weird.
to Harvard or something like that?
I don't know.
She starts getting.
She went to the water tower.
This starts getting weird too.
Yeah, that shit gets fucking weird, man.
Have y'all seen like that? Do y'all believe in like that shit, like exorcisms, demonic possession, and all that stuff?
Dude, somebody,
That shit's fucking crazy, dude.
somebody was looking for her, man. That's all it is. She's hiding from somebody.
Like that stuff's crazy. Like the demonic possession, people getting like exercise.
You said they found her
Right
in the
here,
water
where-
tank.
In the water tank on
Of
the
the hotel?
roof.
Was she,
Of the hotel.
What was wrong with her? Like, what her body? Was there any markings or anything?
No.
There was nothing
No
wrong.
signs
No,
of
they
struggle,
like
no
she
anything?
just crawled in there and went to
Well,
sleep.
look, it looks like
but
she's
you
talking
can't
to
get in there.
Yeah, yeah, she was talking to somebody.
She's like, "What'd you say, motherfucker?" All right, I'm out of here.
She's like, F that shit. Why isn't this door fucking closed? It's been 13
Oh, but
minutes.
she's
She
pressing all
like
the
presses
buttons.
all the buttons.
Because they're in English. She's
What a
Japanese.
dick, right?
Yeah, no shit.
She's gonna ride every
She's
floor up.
like, I want to go to the first floor. You're like, well, why'd you
Somebody-
put
Somebody's
it all
waiting.
for
That's
you?
why. That's who killed her. Somebody wanted to ride on the elevator. She pushed all the buttons.
Do you remember at the end of There Goes Grappling 1 where Professor
Yeah.
Brandon and Alan were talking about this?
Yeah, that's what spawned this podcast.
Yeah.
That was that
This
little
is-
15-minute
she's
gap
talking
at the
to
end.
somebody.
This
See,
is the weird-
she's like talking.
That looks fucking creepy, man. It feels like this is a fake
It's-
video.
this is-
No, it's not, dude. This
I
is
feel like
just
this is a fake
legit.
video. Somebody's gonna jump out and scare you.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
No, she ends up dead.
You ever
Right?
see those?
It feels like one of those videos.
Fuck those
right?
things.
I hate getting scared like
like,
that. I hate
fuck
Fuck
getting
those things
startled.
and fuck the people that send them.
Where they say run and then they play the loud music. Have you seen those?
Do you have another one of
scare
those?
videos?
Yeah.
Think
Dude,
so.
I remember I got way back whenever the internets was still young. They had one that was like a car going down like a mountainside. You remember? Yeah, and out of nowhere that fucking zombie bitch comes up.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, that one like
Fuck
that
you,
one-
Karen. I was
Dude,
enjoying the drive.
Dude,
You can play
I've
it.
thrown
I don't
my
watch the
keyboard.
Oh, where they scare you? Where it's
Yeah.
like, it's like turn up the volume.
Yeah. And I can't remember what the catch
That's
was like.
the reaction videos to that where you see people like scroll.
Punching the screen and shit. They're, "Ah!"
Dude,
Yeah, that's how you lose friends.
Right, so
Fuck
she
that.
missed the elevator, but she used a dick and pressed every level. So.
Yeah.
But why did it stay open for so long?
That's fucking nuts,
Yeah.
dude.
That's weird. See,
Is
somebody
that
right
it?
there's gonna
No,
jump
no,
at
but
it.
she gets back in. Doesn't it? Oh, it just keeps opening and closing.
Oh, because it's going up every single floor.
No,
No, it's
that's the same floor. Look at the background.
Oh shit.
Look, real talk though, I'm like most hotel floors usually look the same.
Yeah.
No,
That's fucking weird, man.
it's just open. She's probably pressing the button outside or something.
I don't know.
Y'all
man.
remember like when you're
That bitch crazy.
You remember when you were kids, like all the ghost stories you used to tell, like Thumped Up Drag,
Nope.
like Bloody Mary,
Dude,
all that stuff.
scary
that
stories to tell in the dark, bro.
Candyman was a
Candyman.
motherfucker,
Did you
dude.
see that movie?
The movie
Dude,
with all the
Fuck
bees
that.
in the toilet.
Fuck
and
that,
shit.
dude. That
Dude,
movie
and
scared
so-
the shit out of me, bro.
So
You'll convince yourself you see some shit.
Oh, that
I
scared the
hate
shit
scary
out of me,
movies.
dude.
I hate
your,
'em.
your friends like shut the door on you and shit.
Oh, fuck
You
that,
Bloody
dude.
Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. You're like,
Fuck that.
fuck.
Nah, I don't.
Yeah,
fuck that
hers
shit.
hers is one of the stories that
Bloody
creeps me out
Mary
the most.
and Candyman were the big ones.
Man, those are crazy.
A Canadian student at the University of BC.
I don't know. She looks like the Grudge.
Bro, she's normal.
Like for real.
Dude, yeah, no,
Oh,
this,
That's
this
the
was
water tank. Look how
weird.
big those things are.
Yeah, how the fuck you gonna get yourself into that and then
Yep.
be like, oops, I shut the lid.
Maybe she like turned into a molecule and floated in there.
is she?
Man.
So she got murdered, pretty much.
No,
No.
dude, there was no markings on her body. They just found her in there. Like she's like, I'm gonna crawl in here for a bit and die.
Did
Stuff,
she
no
take
weird
anything?
shit.
Did they find anything in her?
She took the elevator apparently,
Yeah.
Took the elevator.
right? Also, especially in light of that,
Delays the
the other
autopsy.
notable deaths and
No
murders.
physical trauma.
Body was naked with most of her clothes and personal effects floating in the water near.
Yep.
It took LA, blah blah blah.
Man, honestly, that could have been.
months.
That's got to be
She
state.
was in there for 4
Dude.
months.
That's got to be government sponsored. Something had to happen from that. There's no fucking way that she was going to be dead for like.
She knew too much.
Just reading it, I'm just like, it just sounds like an inside job. Something. Like,
Oh wait, it says she suffered from bipolar disorder.
Oh
Well,
I guess.
Maybe it could have. She could have snapped, man.
and jumped in that motherfucker. Wanted to swim.
I guess.
I've had some real manic
Even that, how did she get
shit
in
happen
there?
to me before.
Same here. Like the manic shit is no doubt. Like you feel like you're like it's like the highest
On top
dose
of the world,
cocaine
baby.
Dude,
of
so
anything.
And then
and I mean, I'm sure every single country has its own like kid scary stories, right? And El Salvador had its own too.
are you talking about that one where they had that kid on the side of the road?
No, dude,
No, La Llorona still gets me.
La Llorona, La
Dude,
La Llorona.
dude,
Fucking nightmare.
Yeah,
To
fuck
this
that,
day.
dude. I don't walk by water at night, bro.
Well,
La-
there's
La
what's it
Llorona.
called?
Here's the explanation of La Llorona. It says this sad, ghostly woman can be heard crying along the riverbanks at night,
luring
looking for any
motherfuckers.
children that may be unfortunate enough to cross her path. In an attempt to get back at the man she loved who chose another woman, La Llorona, which means the
I'm
crying.
gonna be
I don't
right
know
know what it means, so I'm not
What
scared of
about
it.
when Blair
decided to drown her children in an act of revenge. Oh, she lives in Texas?
Yep,
Once she
there's-
realized the horror that she had committed, she drowned herself as well. However, she was
That's
not allowed to
baller
pass
move.
into the afterlife and was sent
drowning
back to
yourself,
Earth.
that's tough.
That's like legit
This is
mental
really hard.
issues.
No, have you heard of it's called the
CPTO?
Weeping? No, it's called the Weeping Widow Creek.
Weeping Widow, yeah.
That's from
And
that.
then the lady's out there screaming, crying because
That's
her
her.
kids drowned
That's
or whatever.
her.
Fuck.
That's her.
So there
I
was
grew up in a Mexican
Dude,
neighborhood. so I know all
I'd
this
straight
fucking
walk up
shit
and be
about.
like, bitch, watch your kids better.
There was
and
Y'all
just walk
remember when
away.
Blair Witch came out?
Oh,
They
dude.
did such a good job. I watched that on Halloween night.
I don't care what anybody
high
says.
school.
That movie is fucking amazing.
That was a great movie.
That movie is fucking
And
amazing.
it spawned a whole genre. Like now
Well,
the,
yeah.
the loose cam, the first
Yeah.
point of view
But
type
they,
stuff.
the
The
way
mock-
they
the
released
mockumentary.
it, they released it as a real.
Documentary.
Yeah, they didn't have anything on it. They're just like.
Well, even the actors,
This movie's
apparently from what
crazy.
I heard, the actors got out there and they had like 3-page cliff notes or like 3-line cliff notes. It was like, you're here, you have to get here, and then you have to go here. This is the path you
It's kind of
follow.
like paranormal when that.
Yeah.
Paranormal,
They were just
Paranormal
surprising.
Activity. That movie with the
That's
Close
kinda
Encounters
fun.
of was it Close Encounters or Paranormal? No,
Paranormal Activity.
Close Encounters of the third or fourth kind. Was,
Third kind.
Now, whenever
It's crazy.
I was in Iraq, whenever Paranormal Activity, and
Shit was crazy.
my privates were like, "It's totally real."
Wait, hold
I'm
up.
like,
Who?
"They can't-" My privates.
His
Yeah.
balls, his cock and balls.
But they were like, "It's totally real," and I was like, "There's no way they can't show. It's like snuff film.
Yeah.
It's real."
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
That chick was fucking
There was
levitating above her
people-
bed and shit.
There was people convinced that shit was real. I was like, "Dude, it's
No,
not."
the
Well, yeah,
Close-
people like Berto, who's like, well, it's like the Force has been shown in
Force has been
Star
shown.
Wars, so a paranormal
Close
activity is
Encounters of
obviously
the Third Kind
real.
is about the alien abduction in Nome, Alaska. Like Google that shit. Like it's actually
Yeah.
like these people were getting
Or the
fucking
Phoenix Lights
frozen
and shit.
petrified.
Yeah, the
Wait,
Phoenix
what?
Lights
There was,
and
Google that Nome, Alaska aliens. Dude, like up in Alaska, there was this movie, like a real movie, is like a mockumentary,
yeah.
kind of like Blair Witch, called The Close Encounters of, I think, the third or fourth kind. And dude, it was like basically this family went up there. They had some deaths in the family. They went up to Nome, Alaska to like start looking through, and it turned out to be some crazy,
No, the
alien
Close
stuff.
Encounters of the Third Kind's an old movie. Yeah, 77.
So
No.
fourth kind, I think, is what.
Dude, what about that? Was it Dyatlov Pass or whatever it is, or something, whatever in Russia and shit, where they found those hikers and shit that were all fucked up? You remember? Have you heard about that?
No.
Oh,
She
dude,
was
that's
crazy.
a good one too, man. God, where's Alan? We need Alan in here. These aren't missing people. This is
That's
just
the
weird
original
shit.
selfie right there.
Oh fuck!
Is that Alan?
Alien.
Is that Alan in that?
No, it's
selfie?
pronounced
like-
alien, bro.
That- he posted it on Alien.
It's
Instagram.
Alan for short.
It's Alien
He
Villacorda.
posted it on Alien Instagram.
Professor Alien.
What's up?
Alien puts a
Human
fucking.
bros.
chill,
Does he look like such a bro? Alien?
he's like chilling with my homos.
He's like, it's lit.
Chilling with my homos.
Fucking alien.
Dude, that should be the podcast.
Hey, what was
title.
that movie where they're like, hey, you know what? No, I think it's Jay and Silent Bob or the new Clerks remakes were like, you know what?
Fucking
If
alien.
you ever fucked an alien lunchbox, you know what? I'd want to be the first guy because you know what? I could always say that I fucked an alien first. Or there's some
Yeah.
bit on it.
For-
What the fuck is that?
Send me to Mars. Be the first dude to go to Mars and fucking alien. That's it. Oh, dude. No means no, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's fucked up. This looks so.
Is that
fucking
hold up?
fake.
Hold up. Is
Hey,
that,
that can be like a meme. Indian guys on
Nah,
Instagram, women.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's good.
dude?
That's good.
That could be the perfect meme right there.
That dude on the left looked like Freddie Prinze Jr., bro. Look at him. That's Freddie Prinze Jr.
Look at that. Alien motherfuckers. Indian dudes on Instagram.
Like, say cheese.
Or that could be, actually, that could be jujitsu, single jujitsu guys on Instagram and jujitsu chicks.
Bro, that's Freddie Prinze Jr. I don't care what anybody says.
She's all that.
That's what.
The guy's like, what's going on here? Is that an anal probe?
It's such a weird fucking video.
Put your anal probe up.
It's so fake.
That's
Give him a kiss. I just want to
that's
kiss him.
questionable. I like how there's 204
when's
like
that Area
thumbs up, but
51
100 thumbs
Like,
down.
why would you
Canceled
not
it.
punch
This weekend,
They
right?
fucking canceled it. The
was
guy
also-
came out and
they
canceled
canceled
it.
what?
Yeah.
The Area 51 raid. He came out. He's like,
Oh, but a couple people
He
already
straight
got
fire
arrested
festival
for
it.
it.
there's
that
two
motherfucker.
British
Those two dudes?
Yeah, the British dudes. They're like, oh, mate, I didn't know what was getting into. I just wanted to see what it was about. You know, and he got fucking snatched
What
up.
part of the United Australian Kingdom was that from?
Yeah, they canceled it. Like, there's an
Yeah.
article out about it.
The 21st.
Yeah. And they said, oh, we had to cancel it because, organizational.
People were getting pissed like that.
And I'm like, it was a joke the whole time.
Like, Yeah, nobody thought they were gonna
Like,
actually.
hey, bro, let's go clap some alien butt cheeks. And
Some people actually thought that they were like, they're so dumb. It's like, it's a joke.
it's a fucking joke. Like,
But then they
so-
were gonna make a music festival out of it, and people in that town were like,
That-
"Fuck."
They hit up
that
Ja
would've been
Rule, and he's
smart.
like, "Nah, I ain't into this shit anymore, bro.
That would've been
I've been
smart.
burnt
Even from
once."
town, where are they gonna stay at?
Yeah,
Where are they gonna stay at? Like they would have.
Well, if they would have gone through it, they would have been
Have you
fucking
seen?
staying in jail.
Have you seen Psycho with Patrick? You know all that stuff.
Bateman?
Like that- yeah, Patrick
American
Ba-
Psycho?
No, the real Psycho, like Norman Bates.
Oh,
and all
Norman
that.
Bates, like the original
OG,
one,
like the black and white one, like in
Yeah.
the shower.
with that. That's a Wilhelm screen,
I got a
right?
buddy that's actually jumped into Area 51. He was a Army Ranger, and they were doing some airfield seizure.
I thought they said got jumped into it like it was a gang.
Yeah.
It is. That's exactly how it is.
They're like, do you want to get fucked in or beat in?
It's a bunch of
Or like they walk up with anal probes. They're like, you want to
say
get fucked
shit.
in or beat in?
Get
He's
around
like,
some
"Beat in,
special
please."
operations guys. They're fucking
Don't say
insane.
shit.
Yeah. That'd be. I'd like to get jumped in.
Get Zach about 5 or 6 beers in him. You'll see the fucking special operator come out.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't a special operator.
But that what Rangers are special operations, right?
I went to Ranger school. I wasn't.
You weren't in bat or whatever.
No.
But you had your Ranger tab, so you basically.
So to get your scroll, you have to be in the back.
So 75th, but you have the tab.
Yeah, I went to Ranger school.
But you're still considered an Army Ranger for one Ranger school.
yeah, I'm
You're not in a
I'm Ranger qualified.
You're not in one of the
You'll
battalions or
always be
whatever.
my Army
Yeah.
Ranger.
But no, that's. I mean, he's under SOCA, JSOC and everything. So
No. I mean, when you're in Ranger school, it is, but it's under TRADOC actually.
TRADOC is. I thought no.
Ranger school is. I think. I mean, it's the 4th battalion, so maybe it is.
All I'm saying is that special operations guys are fucking weird, and they got some weird shit. But it's all good. I related well with them. But like, dude, there was always some weird shit going on.
Yeah.
Combat jacks. Don't even let me tell you about that.
Oh man.
Ranger school sucked ass. It's supposed to be 60 days, and they basically starve you, and you're sleep deprived during the entire time.
Yeah, I read
entire
what's his
time,
name's
2
book? What's his
months?
name?
Is that right? I know you're talking about. He talks about swamp phase and all the people dying and shit.
Yeah.
So I got bad poison ivy on my legs during the first phase, which is in Darby.
It was herpes. Scorpies.
And, since you can't shower, you're sleeping out in the field, and you got infected, and once I got to mountain phase, my legs swelled up, and it looked like I couldn't bend it. Whenever I bent
Isai's
it,
elbow.
pus would just start shooting out of it.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, because it was so infected.
Yeah.
And so I was like, we had this knots test in mountain phase, and I passed my knots. A bunch of people fail it all the time. I passed it, and I went to them. I was like, hey, I think my leg's about to fall out.
I think I need a new
They're
leg.
like, well, it's Easter, and we don't have any medics, so you need to come back tomorrow.
You're like, fuck,
So I
bro.
came back the next day, they're like, oh shit, we need to get the ambulance down here.
We need to amputate. Actually,
Because
has
we're down at the bottom of a mountain.
Fuck, dude.
And so they took
Sounds like
me-
you could have really lost your leg in this
I think
shit.
He's probably close, bro. He's probably getting staff
So-
up in that fucker.
So they gave me an IV, and they were like, you know, you'd be good. You're gonna be good in a couple of days, but there's this thing where
Recycle.
you had to go up this mountain, and I wasn't gonna be able to do it.
Like you're not
So
doing
I got
that.
recycled, but they stopped the school in the middle, like once a year, for this best ranger competition. It's this
Mhm.
whole month of like thing where they compete on all these events. So I just got lucky, and I got recycled the class right before best ranger.
Oh, nice.
So the next class wasn't going to come back for another 2 months. So I was
Nice.
stuck in Dahlonega, Georgia, in
Ooh.
ranger school, where every day we still had to like treat it as if we were in ranger school
Yeah.
for 2 more months. And then the next class finally comes back.
Jeez, bro.
I go through mountain phase, which is fucking nuts. You're just constantly going up and down mountains for 2 weeks. And then pass, and then I go to Florida phase. I pass, and then I get to
You say Florida phase?
Yeah, that's the swamp.
Swamp.
Bath salts?
Phase.
Like a lot of people-
we jump in
Fight zombies.
yeah.
You gotta take some bath salts.
No, they
It's really 38 hours, so you're just shaking your head at the whole state.
reptiles and like snakes, and they're like poisonous snake smells different, so they're like, because you're gonna be in the swamp and you need to know if a poisonous snake's around you.
When have we gotten in a
So
fight in
they
the
start
swamp?
bringing like snakes around, like all this shit. And
I read Goggins' book, and I read.
he went to ranger school.
He did,
Matt
yeah.
Best. Matt Best, I think is his
Best
name.
went to ranger school.
Oh, yeah, I wrote.
Thank you for my service.
What's
Yeah,
that OG Ranger book about? Like back in the 70s when all those people died at Swamp. I think it was like about the inception of Ranger School. I forgot who wrote it.
I don't know. I've read Inside Delta Force. But
Yeah, I don't think it's that one.
You said Inception? Leonardo DiCaprio.
The inception, the
yeah,
beginning.
but,
DiCaprio.
Matt Best was in.
He got an
Razorback.
infection in the swamp.
DiCaprio did?
Oh, he got like a flesh-eating virus.
He got herpes. Leo got herpes
I like
at Cannes.
The basketball camp.
Black Rifle Coffee Company. Shout out. We're trying to get them as a sponsor. Free
Dude,
Oh,
coffee.
shoot out the Black Rifle, bro.
I like their caffeinated as fuck.
Bro, I love their
thing-
coffie.
That is better than a bang.
I love
like,
their coffee.
Get you a fucking
Coffee's so
it
much
is
better than those energy
strong
drinks. That's all I drink
Dude.
now.
I'm immune to regular coffee. I need some of that
So
Black
I-
Rifle in my
I-
life.
I,
Brown roast, which is Brendan Schaub's roast.
How is it good?
We were just talking about Schaub. I think
My-
he's going out there too.
Oh, you're going to?
I want to go. Yeah.
I got tickets for Saturday.
What time?
my caffeine tolerance is pretty jacked, and I had I made myself like a 14-ounce mug of coffee of the.
Yeah, is that how you make coffee?
That's how I drink it.
Dude,
just shake it in my
I
face.
don't know who first served you coffee, but they had a hell of a day.
But that caffeinated as fuck. Like it had me like I was like shaking after I drank the cup of coffee.
Energy drinks are like 4 cups of coffee.
Yeah, that caffeinated as fuck is
Like
on
5.
that. Yeah, it's on par with that.
How do you
good.
cook it too? Do you just do it through like a drip? Or?
I put it on a spoon and I get a lighter.
Oh, you should do it.
and I light it.
He
and I
puts
get
it to the main vein.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Main vein it, and you're wondering why.
How else are you supposed to do
He
it?
goes between the
shoot
toes.
it in
You
your
can do
dick.
bench press. You can do a CANNIXX. You can do.
You can plug it.
Slow pour. You can.
I
do
get that spoon.
Plug it.
There's a lot of different ways to make
Syringe.
So would you rather be
Right in the
stabbed
dick
with a
vein.
spoon or a fork? What do you think?
A spoon, you twit. It hurt. It's dull. Get me that spoon, you motherfucker. It's dull, you twit. It'll hurt.
Have y'all seen an episode of Rick and Morty when they're purging, and he's like, get me something to kill these people with, and then there's like I don't know, I think there's like forks and a bunch of stuff, and he hands them a spoon.
That's when he's trying to order like the suits for them.
Yeah.
Right. And he's
They're
like he's
waiting
trying
for the
to
suits to come
like
in.
get in contact with Summer. And he's like, God damn it, Morty.
It's like the one thing you gave me, the one thing that can't kill anyone.
He like stabbed a guy in the eye with a fucking spoon. It was great.
No, well, it's crazy. Some of the
But y'all
stuff.
didn't fucking answer me.
What?
You want to get stabbed with a spoon or a fork?
Oh,
Well, I mean, a fork hurts less.
Wait,
like
where?
Where?
Into the eye? Or
What,
like-
where?
Into the arm. Like if you had to take one of the arm, what is it going to be?
spoon.
Spoon's going to fucking
A spoon or a fork? Oh, stab me. Like, I'm going to get stabbed and they're going to pull it out?
Yeah.
Oh, fork.
Oh.
Like a fork like that, but like
Oh, like it's
Fork all
gonna
day.
dig in? Yeah.
It's gonna go in fork. It's easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, fork all day.
Yeah, the spoon scoop.
but you
It's
can
less
stab
surf-
him with the spoon.
Yeah, but it's less.
It's gonna
surface
hurt.
area. It's less surface area that's gonna penetrate.
It's
right?
blunt, so it's like
You're gonna have an open gash with a spoon.
Yeah. It's
Fork, you're just going to be
You're gonna have
holes.
4 little
you're gonna have
Yeah.
a Tyson Fury vagina head with a spoon.
Gina face.
Split up, Grand
Bro.
Canyon.
Don't
What's
threaten
up?
me with a good time.
Come here, Tyson. Victory dance.
Man,
I've been a lonely boy.
that dude's face was fucked up. That
Lisa was watching with me. She goes, "What happened to him? I thought he was supposed to be the one that's supposed to win." I was like, just wait.
You're supposed to watch it at my house.
Wait for it.
Hey, I don't have nothing to say to that. We went bowling, and so like Zach is like, we have this like super competitive thing between each other. Go figure.
Who, you and Zach? Or?
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
like, so we're bowling, and like the kids are bowling and like having fun. And so Zach comes up to it and he's like already, he looks like fucking Bill Murray from fucking,
Does he have the glove? Does he have the one glove?
he
From
looks
Kingpin.
like, he looks like Bill Murray from Kingpin. He's up there, he's
My
ready.
hair's all one way.
Like all like this,
Dude,
and he's just throwing it.
beautiful.
He hums a strike in there. I'm like, all right, hold on. And so I get up, and you know what I do? I throw a gutter ball, and I throw another gutter ball, and then I was beating him at first, and then he came back to beat me by 4 pins.
Well, I let my son bowl a couple frames too.
Fuck you. That was on Jackie's. That was on yours.
One of them was on mine.
Man, we need to have a Fish Dry Bowl party.
No,
That's
but I was going up there with like 2 hands, like trying to spin it and shit. It was just, and then
Why are you trying to put English on the ball if you don't even know how to?
You know what's
I
fucked
didn't know how
up?
to do it. I was a YABA
I took
champion
bowling
when
in
I was
college for
in
PE.
junior high. I was
That's
a great
sad.
bowler.
I was rock climbing.
Did you do
It
that?
was like that and swimming was my best college PE grades.
Yeah,
did
no,
you,
I
like,
did. I did
shape yourself
weightlifting and then
completely for your swimming class?
basketball.
No,
Aerodynamic.
everybody has
He did
to
for
take
extra credit
swimming.
though.
Everyone has to take swimming,
I
but you
failed,
do it like you
I bet he shaved.
you learn how to swim in boots and like uniform, and there's like stuff where you have to like jump off the high dive and then stay underwater, swim the length of the pool, and then tread water for like 5 minutes. There's different tests that we had to
For
do.
Ranger School, right?
Oh,
No,
this.
at West Point.
Oh, this. I thought this was like fucking like, hey, we should teach our kid how to swim.
I mean, there's a bullshit swim test in Rangers.
My buddy fell out of it. My buddy
It's
Jordan.
so stupid. You jump in with your
Full gear.
uniform, and yeah, you're wearing like an LBE, and you just have to go like 10 feet and then touch the wall. It's so stupid.
I don't know if it was that one, but I think it might have been in the swamp phase where he washed out. But he said there was some big tower he had to jump off of, and he
That's the
couldn't.
very first day.
Yeah.
It's like this. It's
You watched
Hey, bro. Hey, I love you. You're in my wedding, but that's some whole shit.
You
After
suck.
after
Just
you
jump,
pass
son.
The PT test, you go do the water thing. and
Fuck
then
PT test.
You have to run 5 miles. That's enough.
Well, I would die too jumping off a fucking high dive
And
after
running 5 miles.
It sucks.
You have to get 5 miles under 40 minutes.
I did like
not
8
bad.
miles on
That's
a
not
bike
bad.
at like LA
That's
Fitness.
8 minute
I
mile.
was
It's not for fit people. Like, you're not going out of shape. There's no like people that are like, maybe I can do this Ranger School thing. Like, there's everybody there has like trained and
They're not like,
There's a pipeline like the military does. I think it's 11 X-ray or 18 X-ray.
I don't think they
Where
have it anymore.
They don't have it anymore, but you used to be able to come in as a Ranger recruit or Special Forces recruit, and you have to go through all these little pipeline courses just to get there. But their attrition rate was, I think, like 80 or 90% because you're bringing in
So
buck pri-
typically, the Ranger School, you go through the pipeline and then you go to Ranger Bat, and you typically like deploy with them. They come back, then you go to Ranger School. There's no every like Army Ranger Bat guy has been in the Ranger Bat.
Well, that's because that's why they have their red berets instead of the tan ones, right?
Wait, you guys get berets?
But they get their tans once they get their tab, right?
No,
I want a beret.
Every-
It would go good with your fanny pack.
If
Yeah.
they don't pass Ranger School, they get kicked out of Red.
That's what happened to my buddy. He ended up having to go to Fort Bragg and just jump out of airplanes.
If you don't pass, but if you're an infantry officer, like in any unit, that you're expected to get the Ranger tab, and your soldiers would be like, "What the fuck? You don't have a Ranger?"
Well, no, I mean, that's like, even just in mine, I wasn't at combat arms, but we would see officers and be like, you don't have Pathfinder, you don't have any like jump wings, you don't have like a Ranger. Like, who the fuck are you?
But that's the
Pathfinder,
thing
what
is,
Are these Apex Legends characters? What are you
people
talking
think
about?
these-
I thought Pathfinder was like a.
I thought it was a
SUV.
robot with a grapple.
Pathfinder's
I thought
like
Pathfinder
where
was
you're
an
going and like
SUV.
you're marking LZs and you're clearing landing zones. You're doing.
Call it badge finder because
Yeah.
it's completely worthless.
It's a gentleman's corps. It's like what his people did in the officer corps.
But
Oh,
so
white,
Or
guy,
actually, yeah.
white guys?
you would think. Oh, what do you mean you people?
You officers.
Yeah, you people.
You guys.
Are you
fucking white guys.
So
fucking honkies, am I right?
I did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
fuck
think that all
crackers.
these schools though, they teach you like advanced shit and like the most elite techniques and shit like that. No, it's basic shit, but it's just basic shit when you're the most uncomfortable.
Did you go to
Yeah.
SEER school at all?
No. I've had a lot of friends
Man,
go to SEER school.
I had a friend that was a PJ, and they said that they had to like they deployed with like a baby rabbit, and they're out in the open, just them and the rabbit, and they grow the rabbit, and that's all they have. So they have to grow this rabbit for like a month.
They can break a bone
Yeah.
in your body.
Like they
One
when
bone.
he told me that
There's a part where they capture you
interrogate you. Yeah.
and torture you basically. Like so you get used to what it's like to be all pilots. there's
Wait,
different-
so they're allowed to break one of your bones?
one bone, yeah.
What if that dude's like,
Yeah, what if
I'm
it's
going for your
spine?
femur?
One of my buddies went in there and he said that he was in the cells and they were slanted like in the middle. So like they wouldn't let him to go to the bathroom. And they're like in cells where you can basically just crouch in. Like there's no way to get comfortable. And he said that some guy was like, I gotta pee. And then everybody had to pee. So they're shooting piss out of the fucking the cell and it's running back in their cell because it's like this. So they're pissing at an angle and then they're stuck in like 3 inches of piss from all the people around.
I know guys that pay a lot of money
Terrible.
for that shit.
So all
America.
pilots have to go through SEER school. There's like SEER A, B, and C. I think C is like what pilots have to do. Special forces guys have to go through like SEER A, but yeah, they can like break shit.
Is that just
I saw this meme today. I thought it was fucking funny.
is that just based on probability of getting caught?
I was thinking. I mean, you said I was thinking about that meme when y'all said that. I was thinking about
Shit.
people. Yeah.
I love this. Thanos claims he's not
And it's
racist
Robert
because he
Downey
has
Jr.
black
in
friends.
blackface. Get the fuck out of here.
What do you
mean,
mean,
you
pissing on
people?
yourself? I was
That's
reading,
so great. That's a good one.
I was
You
reading
don't get
Matt.
I get it.
book.
Dude, I saw a meme not too long ago. It was the same thing. It said it was about all this shit. It's like, well, what if we made Iron Man black and it was fucking Robert Downey Jr. and he's like,
I love I just
we're cool
love
with
the-
that.
I love
He's
the
the
bottom
last
frame
guy.
that says Thanos pressured to give
I
back
love his
Infinity
face, too. It's just
Stones.
like,
Thanos claims he's not racist because he has black friends.
No, I was reading.
I mean, he
Matt
technically
Best's book.
does.
And he was talking about how they were going through. I don't know. I think it was the Ranger School, and it was real cold. Like
Yeah,
it was
cold, yeah.
super
They're
cold.
winter rangers. Is what
Yeah.
they call it,
So
Winter
then
Rangers.
so what they started doing was he had to go pee, and they, they were like huddled up close together.
Oh yeah, he pees on his back.
And then he's like,
"Go on me, bro."
he's like, just pee on me. He's like, just do it.
Sure.
I'll get peed on.
That's some Dumb and Dumber shit,
Bro,
right?
I got
there.
stuck. I got
Like,
stuck
real
by a
talk.
jellyfish
He
in
said he liked it
Galveston.
because it was
Piss on my
warm.
leg, bro.
Dude,
Yeah,
real
it's
talk.
warm because
I ain't
it's
afraid
warm.
of no urine. I'm just saying.
You're in luck. I'll
I'm
piss
just
all over
saying.
you. Whatever.
I read Barrett Grill's book. It was basically like a fucking 48-page book of fucking piss recipes. It was great. You ever had a Long Island piss iced tea? It's fucking great.
You know what we used to do? Like the MREs, like we didn't have caffeine. We ran out all that stuff in
Yeah,
like
yeah.
2003. We started putting coffee grounds from our MREs,
like chew.
like chew right here, and that would keep me.
Sticks, though.
It's
Like-
super
It does.
sticky,
It turns into like a stone on your gum.
It's
You
so
have to
bad.
break it off.
Yeah.
but it will get you. Like I went
Well,
through like
so
3
there's
days
a
straight.
methodology. You got to wrap a paper towel around it and then put it down.
Yeah, because it's too
Wait,
abrasive on
how-
your cheek.
How good does it work?
It doesn't work that great.
Not at all.
You got to put a
Because
couple
most
of them
of-
in there.
Because most of those people that are doing that are used to dipping like Copenhagen. So you take away
Or heroin.
Copenhagen and now they're dipping instant coffee.
Yeah,
Like,
it
what do you-
sucks.
how do you
Not
think
even
it's gonna
Folgers,
go?
bro.
You're
Like
doing anything at that
Aldi
point, You're
brand.
seeing shadow people, and you're not on drugs. Like you're so tired.
That is a crazy thing. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen in the woods through night vision,
It's crazy.
super tired, super hungry,
So crazy.
a woman pushing her carrot like a carrot.
Yeah.
And, like, being
Shadow
like,
people.
like,
through
staring at
through
her, like,
NVG.
I know, like knowing that what I'm seeing is not real. Like, why am I seeing this?
It's just that you
You
start.
said it's through night vision goggles,
You're starting
like the kind that they have in Jurassic Park.
No, like the kind they have
kind
in
they
the
have-
military,
Totally your
bruh.
mind playing tricks on you with how the trees.
They should
are
make a
because
song about
You're
that.
so tired. Like literally, like 45 minutes. I found out like if I have less than 45 minutes, it's gonna be miserable next day. But if I have between 45 and 3 hours, it's gonna be amazing. Day.
But see, you know
Like
what's
that's to the point where you get.
That's a
What's fucked
horrible
up
like
is
Anything
skill.
of sleep.
Yeah, sleep. Like they say 4 hours is the max you need per Army standards to be effective in the battlefield. Did we
4
but-
And
hours.
some nights you
But
get
broken
less
up.
than that.
Like an hour at a time here.
They say
hour
a
there.
15-minute nap or an hour nap
But
is more effective.
what he's talking about, like NVG's night vision is all cool until you got to drive with them and blackout drive.
Fuck that.
You have no depth perception, dude. Like you think like the vehicle's right in front of you, the one in front of you, and it's not. It's literally like 10 foot, and like you don't have any depth. Like it, I don't know. I wrecked 2 Humvees.
I go out to my buddy's Dearly's and we'll drive around with night vision goggles because we feel like we're
It
cool
sucks.
and like it fucking sucks. So it's fucking
and
horrible.
then all you can follow is 2 white lights on the back of a Humvee because all the lights are off. And then blackout drive doesn't work on some of them, so you're just like, well, I don't know what's in front of me, so we're just gonna
we'll
keep
know
driving.
when we'll know where they're at when we hit them.
Oh man, that's fucked
I
up.
was
That's
never a
fucking nuts.
driver.
On that note, I'm gonna head home.
Are you
Yeah.
already? You're taking that shirt and leaving us?
I am. I'm kind of
Fuck.
tired. I've been up since like 4:30 this morning.
Oh,
You know, it's a
man.
funny story. I got a call from one of our main
You shouldn't be
eventers,
too tired. You missed the warm up.
Oh shit.
Rodolfo.
Well,
Rodolfo Vieira
I'm not sure
called
if you're
me.
aware,
He's in
Zach, but he
Europe.
was on the phone.
He called. I wake up at 4:30 and I'm just like looking at my phone. I couldn't go back to sleep. He calls me on WhatsApp. He's
Yeah.
like, "Bro, I saw you were active. Like, hey, don't post that
I
picture
saw
of me.
you were
They misspelled my name. Like, can you change it? Like Rodolfo Vieira."
Oh shit.
And so he was like, "Hey, can you change that?" And so we get everything together. We had at 9 a.m. I had
Yeah.
like 12 different
Yeah, I was
like
gonna say, get
outlets
ready
that
to
were going to
release.
release the
Yeah.
news at the same time off my queue. So it's like 8:58, and he sends it over to me. I'm like, dude, no, that's fucked up. Like send another one. 8:59. He finally sends it to me, and we post it, and it just went fucking crazy.
God.
We like asked Zach, like we got over 1,000 new followers in like less
I
than
saw it, dude. I
Because
was,
of
I was watching it today.
Is the Hodolfo thing?
Just
Yeah.
it's way bigger than the Felipe match. I thought Felipe was big, but this is way.
Man, Felipe is big, but man, Rodolfo is. It's,
Well, they fought
it's,
twice already.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like this is new. Rodolfo beat Felipe at ADCC last year or 4 years ago, I think it was. And then
Oh,
it's a good storyline.
Hodolfo's just been in the game for a while.
he's a
and
name, bro. He's a good
He's
name.
a strong MMA fighter. He's a good jiu-jitsu competitor. Like
He won that
it's-
black belt
it's
CBD $30,000
Yep.
deal recently. That's the last time he competed. So I mean, the next time he will be either he fights in the UFC in November, and he's fighting for us in December.
I think this was
Who's he
great for our Brazilian. I think the vast majority of our
New followers.
were Brazilian.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And like Zach will tell you, part of my California trip was to get with Homolo and get with those guys with Everyday
Everyday
Pod. Because Homolo, shout out Professor Homolo. He hooked it up with Rodolfo too. He helped me
Yeah.
with it. But those guys, man, that was my big thing is if we're doing a global pay-per-view, we have to captivate the Brazilian audience as well as the Americans. If we want to put the numbers up, we want to do
Absolutely. No. And
Yeah, because I think
it worked
BJJ
out.
Stars, they just really had the Brazilian.
the Brazilians.
Yeah.
And Fepa Lopez, the guy that runs it, we're going to do a trade off.
I don't think
with
anybody would have known
procedures.
about it unless that fight would have happened with
Yeah, the Felipe Pino one. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, BJJ Stars
Did
did
you
almost
see
2
he was
mil.
talking shit to,
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Pedro?
No.
Oh, Herbert.
Yeah,
Man, Herbert's crazy as fuck. I'm going to let Isai fuck that dude up. Isai just Uchimata that big.
You gonna fight him?
Fight him.
That's a big man.
That's a big dude.
And he's crazy. as
What
fuck.
weight class is it?
He's a super heavy.
Did you see Gordon? He goes, tries to get in a fight, takes off his gi. Like when he's
Let's
getting a
go.
fight, he takes his gi off and he's giving Gordon shit for not
You know who
Yeah,
you know who Keenan lost
that's
to at
funny.
Pans?
Huh.
The guy that Inacio beat. That really. I mean, all right, Inacio, I love you to death. It was a great fight, very tactical, but it's very boring. And the guy that he fought, that Vinicius Trator Ferreira,
Yeah.
that's the guy that beat Keenan and won Pans.
What?
Oh shit!
That lost to Inacio. He beat Keenan at Pans.
I mean, any given Sunday, bro.
Well, and I think Keenan was
fight is a
trying-
fight is a
well,
fight.
that's
He's
what
trying a bunch of
Flo
new
said.
Danaher shit,
He was
yeah.
trying some new techniques.
I think Boucher just said that. It's like,
But why are you, if you haven't won that many goals, why are you going to try new techniques out in a tournament you've never won gold
Have
in?
you seen those memes
because it
of
could be
Danaher?
unexpected.
Oh, man. Like
Oh,
the
they're
sexy,
fucking
like
hilarious.
that.
Yeah, his sexy pose.
Yeah, he was
The
born in a
Danaher
rash
sexy
guard.
pose. Yeah. Dude, they're so
Baked it.
good.
All
Don
those.
Jonaher is the best.
Oh, the
Don
meme
Jonaher. I love it.
Or John Donner's hair. That's another one.
Man, I think John Donner's
All right, I'm
John
going to go
Donner's
home
hair
to my
name
wife.
is
John-
Don John.
I got to go to bed. I'm
Donna,
tired.
Danaher.
Yeah, good old
Danaher.
tiredness. Man, it was a long
John
weekend,
Danaher?
dude.
John Danaher.
JD.
Oh fuck! It's
Jenner?
raining outside. God damn it!
Is
Yeah, man, it's been pretty moist.
your bike?
On and off. Yeah, I rode my bike.
Did you ride your bike up here?
No, I didn't.
Oh, how'd you haul that treasure chest,
Great time, guys. One love.
bruh?
Oh, I got a beer left. Hold on.
Yeah, finish your beer, man.
Yeah,
Don't-
pay your tab.
Come on, bring the mic closer. You got a beer. Oh, what happened to your wrist there,
You're
dude?
slow.
Put it in there.
Are you like slowly piecing together your superhero outfit? What do you got over there?
This is called KT tape.
Oh yeah,
T-tape.
And you know, honestly, I really didn't buy this shit for the longest time. I don't mean like purchase it. I just didn't think it was like
buy
actually effective.
into it.
Snake oil.
Yeah, I didn't think. Yeah, snake oil, pretty much. And what happened was, I have a private lesson who he just asked me out of nowhere. He was like, "Hey, can you put some KT tape on my shoulder?" So I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." So I just looked it up, and then
You know that's the step right before. Hey, could you put that sunscreen on for me? Right?
yeah,
Okay.
that's all right. As long as
you know
I'm
what
getting
you
paid.
get. Yeah, as long as you know what you're getting into.
As long as I'm getting paid.
Hey,
So,
waste, it costs extra.
What do you call it? I told him that my wrists have been hurting since Worlds,
Yeah.
since Worlds Masters, and he just gave me the roll, which is really nice of him.
Yeah.
And I just looked up of different ways, like of how to do a wrist sprain.
So it's just tape, right?
It's like, I don't know, stretchy
What's it
tape.
made? So it's tape, right?
Yeah, it's tape.
I don't understand it.
I don't understand it either.
I don't understand it.
Well,
Isai,
so-
you're
so-
totally rubbing my leg, and I'm like between me and you, I kind of like it. I kind of like it.
From what I know, there's like it has like a stretchiness to it, and you're supposed to lay it down with either like 100% stretch, 75. Like they tell you how much stretch to lay it down with, and then it'll support certain ligaments or muscle groups. I've heard it like resets the joint or something.
Yeah. So basically, it's for ligaments.
Ligaments,
Okay.
tendons,
Yeah.
that shit.
No, I've used it before. I've used it on.
Does it work?
Yeah.
What is that like?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You feel
Because
that?
I've heard like chiropractors use it sometimes too, like
Yeah,
or
some
different therapy people put it
physical
on.
therapists or
There we
something
go.
use it. Oh,
Hello.
Double mic.
Oh man, 2 mics.
You're gonna double mic it.
It's Michael and Michael Jr.
Michael.
you get
Man,
better at my physical.
When are you gonna fix this table?
dude, I actually messaged 2 ladies today about picking up a new table. They haven't messaged me back. I want to go check them out. I need to find
it's
something
a
because
lady.
it's a lady.
The
Yeah,
lady.
they're probably like some weird dude wants to come check me out during the middle of the day. Sorry, bitch, I'm a stay-at-home dad. Let me come see your table.
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
Well, I know, right? I'm pretty sure I saw a video that started off like that on YouPorn.
What are you doing, man?
He's fixing the mic, man. If you're into the technical aspect of what we do here, you would know.
Oh yeah, technical, like maybe find a new table.
Technically, I'm working on it. How's that? You filling that kegerator?
Yeah, how's that kegerator?
How's that kegerator coming, bro?
That's not my kegerator.
Oh man,
Dude, it's the group's kegerator.
Dude.
We got to take that shit to the saloon, man.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I don't have a truck.
Man, you haven't called me either. Like that bike ride.
Like that bike.
We don't need to take the whole thing.
Yeah, we didn't have a keg, but we should probably replace the lines on that thing.
Yeah, I can pull the lines out right now.
Right.
Do it.
He already did it. So there. Fuck you. Yeah.
You're like, not my responsibility. It's like,
It is now, motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right,
So
I'll get it fixed.
for all of our 0.5 listeners right now, and for the 6,289,342 that will download this
one day.
estimated, Berto's new responsibility is to get that keg filled. Damn, dude, you're like rearranging the office over here. You're like HGTVing this fucker up. You need to get some curb appeal out on the fucking front of this office or something, man.
Why don't you just put a piece of wood over this fucking thing?
Dude, honestly, that was gonna be the thing I was gonna do, but like a piece of wood to cut it, like I could get like a nice like table with lips for like $50-$60.
Lips?
Minora, not Majora.
Can it
Don't get
talk?
excited. Yeah, it can. Yeah, and it gets chapped when it walks.
Wow.
So yeah, no, I'm looking, man. I'm trying. Things happen. Facebook say it's a finicky process, dude. There's a lot.
Are you feeling better there, Zach?
I got it.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, beautiful.
Works now.
That sweet golden ranger
See, now I can
voice.
do this.
Oh shit.
We knock the camera over?
Swing states. Oh, you getting in closer? You changing spots?
right.
Man, all right. Well, we're playing musical chairs this one.
Boys and
Now
girls.
I got to go back to this microphone.
Fuck, man. You done ruined Zach's night,
Zach's like, oh, shit.
right? And Zach's like, oh, needs
This
the expensive
microphone
mic.
sucks.
It's, I mean, we can hear you.
Yeah.
It sounds about the same.
Yeah.
You think it sounds the same?
I think you look cooler using that one.
Yeah, that's my goal.
Well, mission accomplished. That's good.
Wait, so you did the swamp phase stuff, right?
Yeah, I did Ranger
Did you see
School.
any like alligators or anything while you were out there? Or no?
Well, they have some that they show you beforehand. I didn't see any while I was in the
You weren't.
swamps.
Okay.
Actually, no, I didn't see any. But I think at that time I remember telling myself I think I could take an alligator.
No.
Oh,
But like
That's a
there was a
dinosaur,
limit.
bro.
Like I couldn't take like a 10-foot one, but there was like
Like a 2
a range. I was like, I think I could take that. I think I could take that.
if he was within your weight class.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a dinosaur,
You just
dude.
gotta you shut the mouth and just hold on for the roll, right?
Dude, honestly, I think if you get the mouth and just rear naked
Dude,
choke
if you
her the
rear
whole
naked
time,
choke
yeah.
the mouth of an alligator, then it's just holding on to the back while he spins.
until he went underwater and then
Well, no, he's spinning though. Like, so you're out of the water, in the water, out of the water.
yes.
How you gonna breathe?
You gotta hold your breath.
Carefully.
I would say you don't have time to breathe.
You got
go
to choke.
out,
You got to choke it out before.
No, dude, you just got to hold their snout shut like
I know
this.
that that's
it's
on
like foot
land. I'm
sweeps,
talking
it's
about it
tiny.
when you're in the water. It's a little bit different because they start spinning.
Rear naked choke. Yeah, gator roll, bro.
They don't gator roll on land.
That would be weird. It starts bum rushing you and you're like, and it's like, fuck.
Have you seen
just
those
starts barrel
videos of on the golf course where
Yeah.
dude, that
When
big
it
ass.
like breaks his leg.
it's a dinosaur?
No, fuck that.
No,
No,
Have
that
you seen
huge
that
ass
video?
one in Florida or whatever. Was
Have
it
you seen
Florida
that
or
video?
Georgia or some shit?
When the two gators start fighting, one of them bites the other.
Yeah,
and
that's
then-
Oh,
fucking
yeah, it breaks his
crazy,
leg. That's
dude.
nasty looking.
That's so gross, dude.
Dude, that gator roll is no fucking joke.
That'll
Oh, you
fuck
talking
you.
about that massive
Alligator
gator that walks across the course.
gold
somewhere
court
in
golf.
Florida. That's the
Hey,
one Zach's
alligator gold?
golf course.
Yeah,
Put the video.
I don't want to see
This
it.
fucking thing, bro.
The
I
video
wanna
is
see it.
crazier.
Dude, watch a giant gator named Chubbs.
That's it right there.
They named it.
Chubbs
Look
took
at
my
it.
hand.
Look at that, dude. That's a
dinosaur.
fucking dinosaur, man.
Tell Dorian that alligators are dinosaurs.
Dude, I've showed him this video and he got excited. He's like, dude, when you see a shooting star, like blow out a candle, you always make a wish. He always makes a wish. He's like, man, I wish dinosaurs would come back one day. I'm like, that is a dumbass fucking wish.
That's
Yeah.
not a smart thing.
I love
you
you.
realize they would kill all of us.
I love you, child, but they made like 5
What is that,
movies
about
about
a
how that's a
15
bad
footer?
fucking
That's a bad
idea, bro.
idea.
It's a big alligator.
Yeah,
That's
that
what, a
dude.
15, 16
That's a
footer?
small dinosaur.
Let's see record alligator.
That's
Those things
fucking
are huge.
insane.
So
dude.
I go paddleboarding, but like I'm scared to paddleboard around here. Like,
Dude,
Yeah.
I've been out in Clear Lake and like you can sometimes see them on the
Yeah.
banks. Like,
Oh
they're
yeah,
just
I've seen them in
chilling.
Clear Lake before.
Yeah.
Dude, and there's times that
There's
I've
gators over in countryside where
There's been some in my neighborhood.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's super sketchy going out and like riding a jet ski in Clear Lake because like you're just on a jet ski. So if you're getting pulled by the jet ski and you fall off, you're just sitting there waiting to get picked back up. And It's like murky. Clear Lake is not clear for anybody that doesn't live in this area.
No, I think it was like a joke. It's
Yeah.
like calling a really tall guy
It's like
shorty or something.
Iceland
you
and
know?
Greenland.
Yeah, or like
It's like
the big dude tiny.
Yeah.
fuck that.
Calling Ryan tiny.
yeah.
You got one in. He got you with the lazy joke this morning,
Yeah.
and you.
Man, I told you, dude. I'm not ready. With
I know
my
you've had
fingers.
all day to prep.
But
I'm drinking now.
Berto, it doesn't count if you have to prep your comeback. That
You're
ain't a
supposed to
comeback,
come
bro.
3 loaded, like lock and loaded.
Yeah,
Fuck you, fat motherfucker.
you should have come in here.
It's got to be more clever than that.
Nah, I could just be aggressive and mean.
You should have walked in and been like, "Hey, man, typically we have 3 seats on that side. What's up?" Just like random shit like that. But now we
These
have to
don't
have
seem
2.
like record.
But that's not
gators.
funny.
It's not supposed to
They
be
look
funny.
big,
It's
but
supposed
they
to
don't
cut.
look like
They don't look like
crazy
monsters.
Crazy big. Well, what is the record size? What is it? It has to be like an 18-footer.
Man, you know what? Another fucking living
15
animal.
foot, 9 inches.
Another living animal that looks like a dinosaur is Komodo dragons. Those things are fucking
Oh, look at
nuts.
that.
They don't get to that big
Dude,
though.
fuck that.
What does that
dude.
say? What does that say on the article though?
The
article's
15
always a
foot, 9 inches.
What is the one right there that it looks like it's on a harness? That picture might not even be real.
700 pounds. No,
Middle
that looks
down,
real,
middle
bro.
down,
down,
middle
down.
down.
Right
that
there.
one.
That's
That
real,
shit's
bro.
gonna look real.
That's real. That's real, dude.
700
Yeah, so what
pounds.
is that? Like a 13?
Damn.
Why are you
14-footer?
like the alligators you come across look different?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, no, that's like that. He runs. He doesn't have a gut.
He looks Jewish.
That doesn't look real. That looks.
That looks well.
That
That's
looks like in,
that's a statue.
You know, in Hook. You know, in Hook, they had the crocodile statue that with the
Came
clock
down on it, and then he
Yeah.
like died. Like that was the end of his
I was
story.
like,
He's
how are they
"Ah."
gonna mix this crocodile picture
Oh,
in with?
man.
Crazy. No, I'm scared of alligators for sure.
Dude, alligators and sharks, bro. If you were
I'm
around
scared
when
of
the
sharks,
dinosaurs were around and like evolution made you smaller, fuck you.
Here
Fuck,
it
like,
is.
they're
Here's
like, we need to
the-
keep you alive and everything else. Like, let's shrink you a bit.
Here's the crocodile and Hook.
Oh my god.
The croc clock.
So one time I went paddleboarding in Galveston, and some girl, because I'm scared of sharks, and she's like, "No, you have to paddleboard, yeah." Because I guess it was
It's
a new
like, man,
paddleboard.
fuck a
She's
shark.
like,
Bangarang.
So she
Bangarang.
was walking and she screamed. She's like, something felt my foot, and then the gentleman in me came out. So I pushed her in the water.
Dude, he straight George Costanza fired
If
her.
she would have got eaten by like Jaws, you would have
Bro.
felt so bad. You'd been like
Like if he was
you'd
just
be like, I can tell nobody there.
Yes.
see like blood,
Yes.
just blood
But-
pop up at the top of the water.
For real, you can't tell anybody
Shark
you
fin.
pushed her off. If
Nah, you should be like, I suggested that she
I grabbed her.
exit the
I
board.
tried to save her,
Something drug her in. I tried to grab her.
I fought it off.
Wait. Yeah, no, that,
Oh my god! If
But
it
she-
came out,
but she
if, like,
lived.
there's this one guy on the shore that saw you. You have to kill him.
yeah. It's, dude, leave no witnesses, man.
That's how serial killers.
That's the rule of Red Dead.
He said,
Shit.
I mean, it's Dexter. He ended up killing to cover up his good kills.
That's right. That's what that was the conundrum.
Did you ever
man.
watch Dexter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was an amazing show with a
Great
shit
show.
ending.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm glad I never finished it because
You know what?
everybody says the ending
Here,
was
you ready?
so
Look.
fucking
He
horrible.
grew a beard, left his kid behind, and fucking went to Canada to be a lumberjack.
Yeah.
That's it.
But
Legit.
He left that kid
but his
behind.
boat.
Yeah.
But the worst part is his boat got destroyed in that hurricane.
That's right. Yeah.
Get destroyed.
Well, was it the worst part or was it the best part? Because that's what saved him.
That boat was amazing.
That was a pretty
a,
dope boat.
That was like a
slice of life.
$150,000 boat. Like, where's he getting that on a forensic scientist
Yeah,
salary?
like I don't care how long you've been working there,
He
bro.
lived in Florida too, right?
Yeah.
Slanging.
He probably bought it from a zombie.
For sure.
He stole some money of
For
some dudes
sure.
that he,
He was-
killed. The most
Well, he
the
was
thing
a
that I didn't
murderer, so stealing
understand
was not beneath him.
about that show was the sequence that he made as breakfast.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Oh, in the
the
beginning,
intro,
the
intro.
was fucking insane.
I was like, you're
Oh,
making your
the-
coffee
yeah.
after you've already drank your orange juice and like
Yeah,
fries,
so it's like grapefruit
frying
juice.
this fucking ham. Like,
Yeah. And then just,
you already ate your eggs and now you're going to cook your ham. Like, what the fuck?
whoever tried to do that, like obviously has no clue what they're doing.
I'm watching
Here, we're gonna watch it right now.
Let's watch the Dexter intro.
the Dexter.
The Dexter intro.
Well, he was a serial killer, so his mind, he's off.
makes sense for him to
so
be a
it,
little
it makes
weird.
sense for his breakfast to be kind of weird too.
No, this was the
What did
worst
Dobby?
part.
Here goes. Look.
Okay, so
The
first
mosquito.
he kills a mosquito, which classic. You
Every
just gotta-
morning,
the
That's how
smack.
he wake-
Every single
mor-
morning.
Yeah.
Every
This is-
single morning.
They talk about morning routines and why they're important.
Yeah.
Dexter's was first to kill the mosquito because he's in Florida.
He's like, well, today's gonna be a bit
First,
tough.
second to floss. No,
He
shave.
shaves first. Yeah.
Does anybody shave the first thing when they wake up?
Dude, I shave at night, bro.
You shower?
And like
cuts
honestly,
himself every time.
Come on, man, be better
Like, you've
than
been
that.
saving for a long time at this
Yeah,
point.
you fucker.
All right, so he
can't
cuts
fucking-
himself now. Okay, so he's cooking the ham,
Yeah.
frying some ham up, both sides. He eats the ham.
Eats the ham. Just off the
Good
fucking-
ham. Now he makes eggs.
Now he's cracking the egg.
Now the eggs, yeah.
Maybe he's trying
Maybe
to.
that was a snack. Maybe that was like a snack of the ham.
Maybe he's trying to pace his intake so he doesn't
All right,
overeat.
so now he's making coffee. Why wouldn't he make coffee the first thing? Like he's doing the French press now. Wouldn't you want some coffee like as you're eating the breakfast?
Yeah, like look.
Okay, and now he's going for the grapefruit juice.
Who the fuck has grapefruit juice?
Nobody.
I'm pretty sure that was a blood
He's from
orange.
Florida.
This is the only thing that makes sense is that he's flossing after he eats all that shit.
Except now he eats like the most fibrous thing ever.
He puts on his shoes so aggressively, like they're so tight.
Hey, do you put your
They're
shirt
so
on first?
tight.
Do you even feel your feet, bro?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Put your clothes on first.
So
then your
I
shoes?
know I've seen
Right?
I've seen Berto, and I've commented on this. This is how I know he puts his shirt on like a child.
Me?
Yes,
Sometimes.
How do you,
he puts his head on. He
So
puts
if
the head on
so
first,
I only-
and then the arms.
I only do that if the shirt is already
I'm like,
inside
that's how my
out.
son puts on his shirt.
Yeah, if the shirt's already inside out, then I'm
Right.
saving a step.
do you
I don't flip it back the right way and then put it on.
Yeah,
I just put
no.
it on backwards.
I think I always put arms in first.
that's where you should focus
'Cause
on saving
you're
time in your
normal human
life.
being.
Yeah.
On your shirt.
Yeah.
Do you also drop trout at ankles when you piss in a urinal?
Yes.
Well, so do I. So that's cool. Do we get a bump on that dock?
oh, that's a
Oh man, it's all right. Next bike ride.
Next bike
You
ride.
need to check out the golf course though. It's pretty fucking sweet.
I'm down.
Yeah, fuck
Thanks for
off.
inviting me.
You want?
Thanks for the invite.
What are you doing after this?
Thanks for the
You want to go ride a bike?
Go fuck yourself.
I'm
Have you guys seen
I'm a selfish
Mindhunter or
lover.
no?
Mindhunter.
I saw the first couple episodes. It was good. I mean,
just started
I thought
it,
it's like
yeah.
interesting how they didn't have the ability to like profile serial killers. They didn't even have the term serial killers
Yeah.
before.
Oh, that was like, is that show that shows what they did before they had the term serial killer?
Well, no. It was kind of
Like how
it was the lead up
FBI
of them.
came up. Yeah, came
Yeah,
up with
it was the lead up of them finding the I guess department or whatever the.
Yeah. They're trying to like define. They're trying to study these people.
Basically, they're saying, "Oh, this wasn't a crime of passion. This
they
was
would-
something outside of the."
They wouldn't
he
let
fucked
him
his wife
go
for, like,
interview
cheating,
Charles
you know?
Manson.
Yeah,
But they let him go interview like these other, what they called them like
sequence killers.
sequence killers. Yeah.
sequence killers.
And like try to like just give them like questions and like, what were you thinking? Like
it's
all
like
this shit.
Yeah, like why does your OCD
And they
make you do
use
that?
they use what this person that's in prison that was a sequence killer tells them to catch like another
Another one?
person that's been. But this is all real.
Silence of the
shit.
Lambs type shit. Yeah,
This is real stories that happen. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
that's what's fucking cool
It's
about
called
it.
Mindhunters.
Did they
But-
ever interview Charles Manson or no?
I don't think they
Like,
did they?
No.
Anybody about
I mean,
that kind of
eventually,
stuff?
I think somebody had to have, right?
Yeah, no,
He never
he's
killed.
been
He
interviewed.
never actually killed anyone.
No, he didn't.
Well, he had before, but that was like over a dispute. Or
But that was like nothing that ever got brought.
did you see
to
Once
him, though.
Upon a Time in Hollywood?
No,
dude,
I still
not
wanna-
Great
yet.
fucking movie. Yeah.
I still want to
yet.
see.
What
it.
movie?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Nah, I haven't seen it.
But you know what didn't make sense in the show of Mindhunters is his ridiculously hot girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
That
how
would
nerdy
date him.
He is, and like
Yeah, that doesn't make any
how
sense.
weird and awkward he is.
Yeah,
but
like she's like perfect, and he's like it doesn't fit. That's the only thing that doesn't fit in
I
the
don't
show.
know, bro. I don't
Oh,
know.
that chick that he ends up meeting at the bar at the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's up being his girl, like living girlfriend.
Yeah, well, sport fuck. Do they ever call each other girlfriend boyfriend? I'm only a few episodes in. Did they make it official? Is he just like
Are they going Facebook steady or?
Yeah. Like has he changed his
Facebook
like
official.
relationship status on the book?
I have to remember.
They made it official.
Okay.
I remember when that first started. Like there was that on Facebook. You'd say it's complicated.
complicated. Ugh.
That means I'm banging her sister.
or when you see the dude put it's complicated, and then the girl single.
Yeah.
Bless his heart.
Oh,
Bless his heart.
poor dude.
But
Yeah.
you know, that's when you knew it was official.
Yeah.
Before, like, I don't even remember how you knew it was official before Facebook.
Well, nowadays you don't know. You never know unless the people are crazy and then they put it on.
I don't
if
even.
you put
I don't even want to think about.
if you put your
what it
relationship
is like
status on there,
nowadays.
you're
Like,
crazy,
dude,
I think.
I straight up told my wife
like-
if anything ever happened to me and her, I would straight up like just be gay, not gay. I'd find some dude that I'm totally cool with. I'd be like, hey, you want to like get some
living life partners.
Like, you want to get some projects done around the house and keep shit tidy because like girls are messy as fuck, bro. Let's just like hang out, not fuck, and like build a shed. You know,
Build a shed.
I'm just saying, man. I can't do that with my
A
wife.
fuck shed.
Why do people like? You know what I don't understand is when like dudes call their girls like their partner in crime. You know, like they have like nicknames, just like, oh, that's my partner in crime, my girl, my ride or die. Why would you call your girl your partner in crime? Like, I don't understand that.
What do you mean?
Bonnie and Clyde.
My girl fucking combs her hair and leaves like fucking 18 pounds of hair all over the goddamn house. The last person I want to be my partner in crime is someone who fucking sheds DNA fucking
Yeah,
everywhere.
you're right.
My
That's
wife's a
dumb,
detective.
dude.
Like she notices like your footprints look weird walking up.
Did you get new shoes? You're like, maybe.
I,
Fuck. That's-
One time
my
I was
wife-
dating this girl, and me and my friends, we went out to Dallas for a tournament, right?
Well, hold on. What's a
Yeah,
tournament?
what's with the air quotes?
So-
Instead of Dallas, we went to tournament.
No, we went to
Tournament
Dallas
means
for a tournament.
fuck fest.
This is what happened. No, we went to Dallas. This tournament's on Saturday. We ended up partying like hard Friday
Friday night.
Fuck.
Hard. I
So
wasn't
you
competing. I
didn't
was
make
just
the
there to
tournament, yeah.
coach. I was there to coach.
You're there to
you
struggle.
Did,
to
you air
pass someone
quotes
in
for
the car.
coach too. Like,
I was there to coach.
I didn't like this guy. I was gonna be like, put your head in there. Put your head in deeper.
just Barabolo.
give him your neck.
So we have this crazy wild night. My phone dies. We're so drunk. I don't put it on the charger. I think the last thing she had said was, "Hey, text me when you get back to your hotel room."
Oh
So,
shit.
of course, we
You
got
didn't.
crazy drunk. I did it.
Yeah.
I just fell
That's
asleep.
such a standard thing for people to say too.
What?
Like, message me when you get back to the
Yeah,
room.
yeah.
Like, message me when you get home.
Yeah,
Like,
bro, I'll message you when I'm
it's
horny. How
it's
about
hey,
that?
Let me know you got home safe.
yeah, like, let
That's
me
what it is.
Like, let me know
That's
you're
really
okay.
what it is.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so I didn't do that. So,
So she's on the hunt for new fuck
No air
buddy.
quotes there.
so it was time for the tournament, and we woke up, and I looked at my phone, and I had like my phone had been blown
Oh
up,
shit.
and she's like, "Hey, how come you didn't text me back? Isn't your friend supposed to be going on mat 8 at this time?"
Oh,
Oh shit, bro.
fuck.
She had your schedule. Damn, dude.
Just like that, bro.
She's like, why didn't you call me back last night? I called my mom this morning
Obviously,
and
she
canceled
was a
brunch. You're like,
jits
what
chick.
the fuck?
Was she like, what's his
she was
weight
no
looking
jits
like?
chick.
Damn, dude. Did she ask you what your belt rank was before she started texting you?
Detective.
She's like,
She's
what
like,
rank
how
are you?
many stripes again?
Yeah. Fifth stripe? Nah, fuck that.
Detectives. And then we woke up, and when we were like, all of us, I was like, yo. Like,
Yeah. Shit, dude. Like, that's scary.
Stage 5 clinger.
That's weird.
Everybody
Yeah.
got creeped out. Yeah.
Stage 5
It
clinger.
was
That's
still a
bad,
good night,
man.
though. It was still a good time. That's crazy. Like, they're detectives, man. Like,
That's wild,
damn near
bro.
all of them.
Yeah, you can't get away with shit.
The problem is, man, they're like a pack. Like even if girls who don't like each other, like they'll talk shit about each other and everything, but like when some dude fucks over a girl, they're gonna be like, "Girl, you know what? I know we had issues in the past, but I'm gonna help you fuck that
Look,
dude." You know?
Girls are like cats, right?
Shout out to our women listeners
And
out
guys
there.
are like dogs. They're like, am I supposed to love you? All right. They go away. You're like, am I supposed to love you? Okay.
And that cat's like,
That's what
look, I want you to bring
dogs,
me into your house.
cats are like, I would murder you if I could. Like literally cats have the same, like house cat will have the same mentality as a lion,
That explains the whole like,
but they just can't kill you. So they don't.
well,
Have you seen that video of the cat like pull out its claws? It's like a chick recording, and the cat like he rubs his paw on her, and then he goes and like pulls out his fucking claw, and then like pulls it back in and like paws her a little bit.
Like a bipolar cat. He's like,
that's the scariest selfie video I've ever
dude,
fucking
that
seen.
cat's like, you don't only do this because I love you, man. Like I just want you to know that I won't, but I
just want you to
can.
know.
Yeah.
I hate cats with a passion.
Dude, like I grew up with cats and shit, and we grew up with dogs and stuff, and like we have 2 dogs now, and my wife was like, man, I really want a cat.
that's
Fuck
what
that,
you get.
dude.
That's what you say when you get tired of your dogs. You're just like, man, if I just had a cat, they just
They just fuck
disappear. Yeah, you really just have to change. You don't even have to see them. Most of the
Yeah.
time they're hiding. You just change the litter box.
That's it.
and-
I want somebody that
Makes you
walks into my
feel-
house, gives me a high five, and he's like, hey, keep being you.
When
And
you
you're
can
like,
go
too,
to
bud."
Cancun for a week and they can like just be like, see you, bro.
Dude, I can't even take a long weekend right now. My dog has to take medicine twice a day. So like I have to call someone. A cat, I'm like,
worst
dude,
is
drop
when-
food.
Yeah, if you got a diabetes dog or
Oh,
cat,
fuck,
like
bro.
just
I got a beagle on fucking thyroid medicine, man. She's got to take. Dude, she was 62 pounds. She's 31 pounds. She lost half of her body
we
weight.
Get that like
Dude, it was
universal
crazy,
health care
bro.
for the for the dogs and cats, right?
Straight up, man. That's
First
just
off, let's
expensive.
fix all of our dogs and cats. Then we can worry about our 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I get worried about. I get worried
Fuck you,
about
I'll be
leaving my
45
dog by himself,
soonish,
but
miss.
cats can fuck off.
Man, cats aren't bad if you like. So I had this super dope cat. His name was Felix, right? Cliche as fuck, but like he'd go on walks with me around the block. I'd walk the dogs and he would follow behind us about 8 feet, and we'd walk literally half mile around the block and shit, and come back into the house, and he'd go inside and fucking eat some food and then dick off for like 3 days.
We had some stray cats when I was young that would come up.
I have one.
And you just feed them one time, and then they're your cats for the rest of your life.
Horrible neighbor feeds them, and I'm like, this cat looks like the one off of. I saw the new Pet Cemetery.
Oh, fuck that.
He
Dude.
looks just like that cat.
Yeah.
Dude, cats,
hate
I
it so
do
much.
think they have 9 lives. Like one of our first cats that came, it was our cat. It disappeared, and like months later, it came back, and it had a hole. The cat's back alive. I hear it.
Was that a cat?
Damn, bro, is that
That's
asshole
the cat's.
talking shit?
That's the cat's energies.
Damn, son.
That's the cat's energies.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Oh, man.
Smell it too.
Woo.
I was
dude.
hoping the mics would catch that one.
Oh man,
Dude, I'm so glad I've got like fucked up sinuses right now. No, that's good.
I was hoping it was gonna be loud.
So the
Dude, that was
cat
so-
just came
It was
back
perfect.
So good.
energy wise,
Yeah.
but it
That was like a cameo.
It came back with like a hole in its side, like it got hit by a car.
Oh shit, dude.
And it took months to heal, but eventually healed and it was fine. I was like, man, this cat definitely has 9 lives.
Dude,
that movie.
real talk about cats. So we had this cat named Chino, right, at our last house in Clear Lake. Our neighbor stole it. Shout out to her. She actually came over one day and she's like, hey, can you tell your cat to stop beating up my cat? 2 things. 1, that's my old fucking cat, bitch. 2, how am I going to talk to a cat and tell him not to beat up your cat? We don't speak the same fucking language, right?
Did you tell her that was your cat?
Yeah. She's like, hey, could you tell your cat to stop beating up my cat? I was like, who's your cat? And she goes, Henry Thomas, which is weird because that's the name of the boy from E.T. Fucking weird. And I was like, Henry Thomas. All right. First off, don't trust a cat with 2 first names because that's fucked up. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's our cat. And she's like, oh, my bad. And we're like, yeah, no, he moved here with us 4 years ago when we moved here. And she's like, I'm so sorry, but can you tell your cat to not pick on my cat? How the fuck am I going to go tell a cat not to pick on another fucking cat, right? So this bitch takes Henry Thomas, our fucking ET star, and he comes over to our house one night.
Wait, was it the name of the actor or the character in E.T.?
No, the actor. Yeah, that's his Hollywood name. That's what he's like signed up with SAG.
That's a SAG name?
That's his Screen Actors Guild name. But he came over to our house one night because apparently fucking drunky ass McFucking cat stealer doesn't take care of cats. He came over fucking like slit from his fucking like back leg up to his fucking like chest, like right in his nipple, like just fucking spread filleted
Really?
open. We took that motherfucking cat to the goddamn vet and spent like $1,300 getting him fixed. You know what he did? He came fucking home and went over to next door to the drunk ass bitch's house and lived there for the rest of his fucking life. Fuck that fucking cat. Fuck you, cat.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Henry
All
Thomas.
right, we're at
Fuck
2
you.
hours. I got to pee so bad.
So do
And
I, man.
Henry Thomas is back
Yeah.
to
He got filleted open.
Yeah, you know
a
what?
family that really loved him. So
Fuck you, Henry Thomas. Enjoy your fucking life. Bring in that sick ass beat.
there you go.
I'm gonna go pee.